streaming.
Hey, let's go. All right.
This is now a mukbang.
It's now a mukbang. What do you? Let's start the stream off. What are you eating? What did you have?
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell. I've heard of that. It's not bad. What did you have from Taco Bell?
Delicious 3-cheese chicken flatbread melt.
Yeah, that's a lot of adjectives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like ordering it sometimes because I'll ask for a 3-cheese chicken flatbread melt, or if I ask for like multiple, I'll be like 3-cheese chicken flatbread melts, and they only give me one.
That's why you say you do it and then say, "Can I get 3 of those?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's dumb. Shouldn't have to do that.
But well, all right. Welcome back to another episode of ADP 420. Where we like to talk a little bit about football and smoke a little bit of weed. And today, it is a couple days since the trade deadline.
Yeah.
Actually,
it was yesterday.
That was yesterday.
Yeah, it was yesterday.
Woo! Huge day. Normally, the trade deadline itself is kind of boring, but it's always the days leading up to it that are pretty crazy. There were some Eagles moves leading up to it that I'm very happy about. Getting, was it Jalen Phillips from Miami?
Yeah.
And we got, who was it? Cornerback, kind of cashed now. Jair Alexander.
Yeah, you got Jair, yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, not bad. Not bad. Kind of old. We like taking our shots on players who haven't really done a whole lot. Maybe we can get them into something else, but...
Better than Chiefs, who did nothing.
The Chiefs
0.
did nothing.
They
Brees
got it
Hall
another
was
year.
on the table. And
They offered for him, apparently.
What do they offer?
Fourth.
Oh, he might be worth more than that.
I think it's I think it's crazy. They wanted a third. They're settled on wanting a third.
They should have given him a third. I was immediately like, he's probably worth a third right there.
He's definitely worth a third.
Looking for a lighter?
No.
Oh.
I'm looking for my ashtray. It's outside.
Use this.
Oh, yeah.
I think he's worth a third. I think that's...
No, he's very easily worth a third.
Brees Hall on that offense makes that offense scary.
Like I said, we talked about it a little bit. I think if Pacheco's healthy, whatever. Like, I get not being like, oh, I don't really want to give up the third for Brees Hall, who is on his last year of his contract. He's going to have to re-sign next year. So it's essentially a 9-game rental that we're giving up a third for him.
Well, they can still, that's true. That's 4 years of a running back that you can draft next year.
Yeah.
And
so, but I do think, if the goal is to win a Super Bowl, Brees Hall increases our odds of winning a Super Bowl. In my opinion, I don't see how he can't. When we have right now, it's I'm not saying there's anything wrong with Kareem Hunt. Kareem Hunt's been doing great at for his role, what he's supposed to be, but he's not a lead back. You can't give it to him 30 times a game, and you're never going to give it to. We're never going to run it 30 times in a game. But
he used to be, but those days are behind us.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Unfortunately, I think Kareem Hunt's best days were in Cleveland. His best. The prime of when he would have been at his best was in Cleveland.
Oh, well, I think partially in Kansas City. I
think those first 3 years in Kansas City were obviously his best career years, but I think he hadn't reached the
his last year yet. His last year in Kansas City was the start of his prime.
Exactly.
He was there. He was at that level when he was in Kansas City. His last year, it's just, he only played 8 games. He still put up, I think, how much yards did Kareem put up? Kareem. That's the only thing I fucking hate about this is they don't let you.
You have to click the name.
Yeah. There it goes.
One is college Kareem Hunt. The other is professional Kareem Hunt.
Which one looks older, right? Is that what I have to go off?
Pretty much, yeah.
2 years in Kansas City. Played 11 games and for 824 yards off of 11 games, averaging. So what's that an average of? He was averaging fucking 4.6 a carry.
Almost 5 yards, yeah. I think. Well, he doesn't play the whole year there either.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's when we kicked him. That was that we kicked him right here.
That's interesting terminology you're using there to describe the releasing of his contract.
We released him from the team.
If he was in the Browns in 2020 and possibly 2019, he's crazy. Top 5 fantasy running back, Jamal Charles level thing.
Yeah. Oh no, if he's here, yeah. If he's in KC, just these 3
for
years.
those 3 years. Yeah,
He's probably leaving 2022. We don't. Oh man.
no, he's leaving in 2020. Well, 2020. Well, they don't have the first round. They don't have a 5th-year option on him, so they either
Oh
re-sign
yeah,
him
what
in
year
2020.
was? Yeah, what year was he? I guess. Yeah. We do resign him in 2021, right? Would be when he's coming off of his contract. If we didn't sign him in 2020, then we'd resign him in 2021.
Yeah, no, 2020 is when he's coming off of his contract.
Well, 2021 would be 2020 is his last contract year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2021, they would have to extend him before that season.
Yeah.
But I don't think he stays. I think he goes to
Cleveland.
Miami or something. You know, he does the Tyreek thing.
He still goes to Cleveland.
God, yeah, he probably. No, they have Nick Chubb at the time.
Yeah, true.
They don't actually get Kareem Hunt until after Nick Chubb. Well, to relieve Nick Chubb because he's getting banged up. But all right, well, player news this week. Cedric Tillman's coming back.
Do you want to do transactions first, or do you want to do?
Yeah, let's do transactions because we need to do this trade deadline.
Yeah.
Um.
So big trades. Let's see. This is probably
the Jets got a cornerback there at the last minute.
From the Chargers, 2028 conditional 7.
Yeah,
2028 conditional 7.
Yeah,
like,
this is very much a depth piece.
I don't even know who Jasir Taylor is, to be honest.
Jasir Taylor's over here having like a life-changing experience going from the East Coast to the West Coast, but nobody cares because Sauce Gardner got traded.
Well, and that's obviously they're getting him to try and,
to add up depth that they just kind of gave up.
Yeah, they need the like we have to actually like field a full team. So
yeah,
Brendan Rice.
Chargers got a new offensive lineman that'll help.
Yeah, this is one of the first big ones, Quentin Williams.
Mm-hmm. Man, I want to talk about that Hendon Hooker release real quick. I really thought Hendon Hooker was going to come into the NFL and be the guy.
Yeah,
but he tore his ACL, and then he was a backup in Detroit when they got Jared Goff. So he just never did anything. Probably he's not even making it on the Panthers practice squad. So I'm like, man, from Tennessee,
right?
Yeah.
So he started 3 games. No, he played 3 games for the Lions. Passed it 3 times for 62 yards. Oof.
Yeah.
That was in 2020. That was last year.
Yeah. They were probably on
way
blowouts.
Ahead. Yeah.
So.
And I mean, yeah, I'm sure. Let's look at his game logs. Actually, they won't. I wish they would show. I want to have to actually click on the game to know how much. Give me 4 attempts versus the Jags. Were they first down? 6 to 52, 14 to 52, 47 to 9. Yeah, they're all blowouts.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I mean. Were they? How many drives was he in? This one, 152 rating. I don't think I can get to the game. No, yeah, I can't get to the game from here. Anyways, oh well.
So, but I thought he was going to be the guy. He has not been the guy. I think that injury kind of messed him up. Hasn't transitioned well to the NFL. But yes, Quentin Williams getting moved to the Cowboys.
Yeah.
In exchange for Mozzie Smith, who's okay, I don't know how much they moved a next year second rounder and the year after, or this year second rounder, next year first rounder.
Yeah.
So I don't know if this is a win for the Cowboys as much as it's a huge win for the Jets.
Yeah, I think it's more a win for the Jets.
I think all of yesterday was nothing but a huge W for the Jets.
And I think that's a lot of teams don't. I think if you're getting the Jets, he has 1.5 years left on his contract, it says. So, you're getting a first and a second for a guy who's likely, if you don't re-sign him, probably just walking, and you're getting nothing for him. You're not going to get... You have the highest cap space. You're not getting any... you're probably not getting conditional picks because you're doing too much in free agency. The Jets are going to be rebuilding like crazy next year.
Yeah.
I don't think that... Oh gosh, so go ahead.
No, I was just saying I think they're going to rebuild their offensive line. Go ahead.
Oh no, they're going to be rebuilding like crazy next year. They have a ton of free space. They have a ton of picks now. They're going
to be doing what the Bears have done over the last.
Tried to do, yeah.
Yeah.
They're going to be trying to do what the Bears have tried to do, and still with limited.
Yeah.
They're probably not taking a QB next year.
Thing is I don't know if Aaron Glenn. Do you think he's still going to be there?
Probably not in
Yeah.
2 years, but like who cares if you're a Jets fan, right? I don't care who's doing anything as long as the
Well, I mean, Aaron Glenn's he's their head coach and stuff, and he's not doing good, you know?
yeah.
He's not doing the work. He's not pulling a Nathaniel Hackett job, but they're not winning games. I think a lot of these calls to trade these star players probably came down from upstairs,
Yeah.
you know? And I don't know if it was Aaron Glenn's call. I don't know if he's going to be responsible for the rebuild, like if they're going to be listening to him a lot. But I don't know. I do think that it's going to be really funny to go back.
Whoever the new GM. Oh no, I'm thinking of the Dolphins. That's the Dolphins that just got a new GM, not the Jets.
Yes, the NFC East or the AFC East does not look pretty at all.
But no, I don't think that I'm sure their coach is going to be out in a couple of years. They're going to be a new team. I don't expect much from the Jets next year. Maybe in 2 years.
Really fun to go back and look at our preseason video at the end of the season, and we were just like, Jets. Oh, they got something. They're brewing. Yeah. Oh, they got it.
Well, we did talk about. I was thinking about this. We talked about who would you rather have, Sauce Gardner or Garrett Wilson. Who you're keeping if you're keeping?
Yeah, we did just talk about that a couple of weeks ago.
I said Garrett. I'm glad to see they agree with me. Hell yeah, mukbang stream.
I said, I don't know. I said that they were going to trade Garrett Wilson, but I think that was just because I don't know. They got, okay, let's just get straight to it. The Sauce Gardner trade. 2 first-round picks and A.D. Mitchell for Sauce Gardner.
Yeah.
Sauce Gardner he had 2 really good seasons.
So essentially, A.D. Mitchell was a first-round pick, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so 3 first-round picks, essentially.
But A.D. Mitchell also had that fumble at the goal line.
No, I know. I'm just saying, but essentially, they gave up 2 first-round picks and the first-round draft pick from their first-round pick rookie.
Yes.
From
2 seasons ago.
Oh, is it 2 seasons ago? Still.
Yeah. It wasn't this last draft. It was
the draft before. Yeah. On a rookie contract, so 2 years or 3 years left with the 5th year option.
2.5 years left.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean, including this year. But
yes, but yes, with a 5th year option, and they get 2 first rounders from Colts. Now those are going to be high draft picks. We're thinking, So unless the Colts have some sort of legendary drop off, even then they have 7 wins. Like they're going to wind up in the middle, at worst.
Colts.
Yeah.
Oh no, Colts are at worst still at worst probably 3rd seed.
Like
they're winning their division.
Yeah,
they're winning.
Well, unless there's some sort of monumental collapse next week where Daniel Jones gets hurt, Jonathan Taylor gets hurt. Yeah. That's why I'm just like at worst. If they lose out the rest of the season, they're still a mid-round draft pick.
No, they're top 10. 7 wins.
Yeah,
that's gonna be top 10.
7 and that's true. 7 and 10. Yeah, that can be pretty. Yeah. That's not pretty. So, well,
I think that's still top 10. I think obviously.
Man,
that's not where you want to be. No. That would be crazy. Like, I do think that.
Down 2 first-round
we've talked
picks.
about it. Like, what's the difference between, we're talking about Sam Darnold and the wheels falling off the bus, but like, what's the difference between that and Daniel Jones? Daniel Jones hasn't, in my opinion, not doing a ton of super crazy stuff. Like this year, great, yeah, obviously.
I think one of the big problems with Daniel Jones is I think he has the pedigree. I think just in the NFL, if you aren't I feel like the curve for being really good is a really weird bell curve where it's like if you aren't super hot to start off, you start off down here and you kind of got to go up. And even if you do start off super hot, you come down real fast. Like Jane Daniels and C.J. Stroud, both, Caleb Williams. None of the young quarterbacks are
Caleb
really
Williams
doing
didn't really start hot.
No, yeah, that's true. He didn't really start hot. But it's it just feels like you kind of got to be in the league for a few years,
unless you're like a generational talent. Yeah,
exactly.
I think it's just we're just watching. I think
Trevor Lawrence is a generational talent, but he's not that good,
Yeah.
But anyway, you were saying.
I was gonna say we just grew up. I think it's just watching. All the last of the the old guard is finally going. So you have to have these young cats come in, and there's a lot that's being expected of these You know, especially with Mahomes coming in, you know, doing what he did and then continuing it. You know, Joe Burrow to an extent. You know, Josh Allen, especially Josh Allen, puts a lot of expectations on, you know, the people that are like the Sam Darnolds and the Daniel Jones. Like they're getting expectations put on them if they're starting coming in bad. You know, now it's like, well, you're bad, but you better develop in a year or two. You know, like.
Well, I mean, like, what are the Colts going to do with Anthony Richardson? He was a top 5 pick.
Trade him, or if they can't trade him, then they're just going to sit on him. I mean, you're not starting him. Obviously, like you're not starting him over Daniel Jones. So if he wants to be a backup, then keep him because why not?
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's
do
on
the
a
Colts
rookie
re-sign
contract.
Daniel Jones?
Yeah.
Okay. So I think right now the identity in Indianapolis is Daniel Jones.
Daniel Jones and JT.
He's that's going to be he's a reclamation project that turned out really well because he was a top 10 pick. He had the pedigree. He just is the Giants just aren't a great team.
Or maybe they feel the same way. Like I just don't see them. Like they don't. I don't. JJ McCarthy Vikings like not re-signing Sam Darnold. I understand you have JJ McCarthy on a rookie contract. You really haven't seen him.
Mm-hmm.
You don't really know what he's capable of. The Colts, you've seen Anthony Richardson.
Yeah.
You know?
He gets tired.
Yeah, didn't he lose the starting job anyways?
Yes.
He never had it. So yeah, it's like...
No, he had they fought for it in preseason and training camp. And he lost to Daniel Jones. And everybody was like, that's not a good sign because Daniel Jones is bad. And then Daniel Jones did really good. And people are like,
oh, shit. Yeah.
You know? Maybe we were wrong about Daniel Jones. Maybe
I'm still
I don't know if it's a.
I think the wheels are going to fall off.
I don't know if it's a testament to Anthony Richardson being bad or a testament to Daniel Jones actually being good.
I think it's a testament to Daniel Jones being competent. And like I'm not ready to say that Daniel Jones is like you know.
Yeah. You're not ready to give him top 10 yet.
No, I mean, I'd probably throw him in top 10 for the year, absolutely. Right
yeah,
now.
for the year. But, like, as far as, like, if there was
career,
a fantasy draft of quarterbacks right now where each team got to pick one.
Exactly. No, I'm not taking... Yeah,
Daniel Jones isn't going to be in the top 10.
He might be 9, 10, if we're talking about all active QBs right now.
It would go, in my opinion, Patrick Mahomes.
Okay, you passed the test. That's all I needed to hear.
Yeah, Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Then Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
Then Joe Burrow.
Oh, see... I think it's hard. I guess, yeah. It depends on if we're going straight up and I'm first pick or I'm second or third out of 32. It's hard, yeah. Because I think I definitely take Josh second. I don't know. It depends on, like, Lamar this year getting, like, if we're talking about, like, are we talking about where they're at?
No, not like currently, like because of course Joe Burrow would be like he would drop out of the top 10 because he's hurt. Yeah. But like no, I mean just like career, you know, on a
this is who I'm taking. Yeah.
Yeah, like before the season started, everybody's healthy.
And see, that's hard for me to say.
I think Hurts is at 6.
I like true passers better. I think. Yeah, I don't know, because for me, if I'm building a team, I want a dual threat quarterback, but at the same time, I would rather have, I think if I'm building a team from the ground up, I would rather have a true, like, pass. I guess Lamar's...
He's okay.
No, he's a good passer. He's gotten a lot better at passing.
He has.
Yeah.
You know, people don't use that argument as much anymore.
Yeah, and so it's hard. So I guess Lamar probably still would be third, because I do think Lamar's a 1 of 1 too. You know, I think it's just, if you're building a team from the ground up, are you really, like, gonna just focus on, you know, Lamar's talent as opposed to getting more talent on, like, I'm getting Mahomes and then just O-line. Mm-hmm. You know, whatever the best,
and then just what you can just fill the slots everywhere.
Yeah, I don't care. Just give me.
If it were me, I'm getting either Joe Alt or that cat from that New England just got.
Who's yeah, I know who you're talking about, but isn't Joe Alt injured this year now already?
He's hurt right now, yes. Yeah. But like I said, empty slate in a vacuum, empty slate. Nobody's hurt. Yeah. You know.
Oh, and who's yeah, well, we can get back to shit.
Anyway,
but, yeah.
So the next big trade would be Rashid Shaheed from New Orleans to
The Saints signed or Steelers signed MVS, so
Yeah, to the practice squad.
which means he's probably going to be starting. He knows Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, but I would still give it a week or two. So the Steelers really need a wide receiver. They can't just rely on DK and Calvin.
No, I know. I'm saying, but I think
no,
MVS,
I get it. Like I see. Where
I think
you're
this is going
coming
to be a
from.
bigger deal than people than like it's really like fantasy wise. Probably it's not going to be like a massive thing, but
it's going to give Aaron Rodgers the ability to throw deep, comfortably. So, which is good. Mm-hmm. But MVS, he doesn't have the best hands in the world, and he was really good in Kansas City when he played against the Eagles, and there was a deep ball that hit him right in the hands, and it fell right out.
I wanted Adonai Mitchell for the Chiefs.
So I want to talk about his goal line.
But also, just before we, Rashid Shaheed getting out of what a crazy trade for him. You're talking about you're going from a poverty franchise to a Super Bowl contender.
He's going to be He's up there with Cooper Kupp and JSN. He's got Sam Darnold throwing it to him. Rashid Shaheed owners around the world are rejoicing. I think it's going to be good. He's a deep ball guy. Yeah. So I think that just pulls, defenses off of people who have Cooper Kupp and JSN are going to see more receptions thrown their way.
Yeah.
Because he's just going to be able to pull coverage off of them. A.D. Mitchell getting traded. I know you liked A.D. Mitchell. He stopped being a Colt the moment he fumbled that ball. Yeah. And they lost to the Rams.
Yeah.
I don't think that fumble was that bad. Personally.
Well, you're wrong. But
I'm not.
We've argued about it before, but...
The thing is Jonathan, he wasn't celebrating. He wasn't doing the behind-the-back flip thing, the Deshaun Jackson thing. He was reaching out to try and get it over the goal line because he had two defenders on him. He had a crazy catch. That was that catch that is sort of just flipped right into his forearm.
Yeah.
He
dropped it.
He was reaching over because, as far as he knew, there were two guys directly on top of him when he was trying to score.
But he dropped it, though.
It wasn't a celebration. It wasn't it wasn't like a celebration.
No,
thing.
But it was
that play does happen. No, Jonathan Taylor still has his job. And his was a celebration thing.
No, I think all of them, he dropped it to just I'm in the end zone, I'm dropping the ball.
A.D. Mitchell?
Yes.
No. Go back and watch it.
No, do they give a link on here?
Yeah, we might have to scroll back a bit.
Just A.D. Mitchell drop.
Fumble.
Or, end zone fumble. It's purely reactionary.
Shout out to Fox NFL. This is reaction. This crazy catch.
Yeah.
See? Oh.
Yeah.
He's got two guys on him.
Uh-huh.
So he reaches over to try and score before he goes out. He drops
that's not what I was thinking of. Who's the one that just... That's not what I was thinking
Jonathan
of.
Taylor.
No, Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor doing it was the same one, but I thought there was another rookie that...
Adonai Mitchell's not a rookie.
Yeah, but he didn't... I mean, that's still bad, because one... I understand...
He's even looking back to see where those guys are.
Yes, in the moment, but, you're at the 5. If they tackle you from behind, it's a touchdown.
Yeah.
Or just take the first down. Who cares? You don't need to be... You're giving up control of the football. That's pretty bad to me. He shakes the guy there. He knows he's at he sees the goal line.
He doesn't know where 3 is.
He sees the goal line though, right? He's one step away.
He thinks 3's on top of him. He's looking back to see where 3 is to try and
It looks even worse when you slow it down.
I don't think it looks that bad.
He's
actively he's checking to figure out where 3 is.
That's what I'm saying though. If you get tackled, even if the guy's right behind him tackling him right here, you're one step. And why are you not doing it with 2 hands? If you're gonna extend it,
he is.
Why are you not extending it with 2 hands? Look where his left hand goes. His left hand's going down. Look, what's his left hand doing? Why is his left hand going all the way over there?
Now he realized he dropped it.
Yeah.
I think his left hand just didn't get good grip on it.
I think it's just a dumb play when he had the ball tucked. Take the first down. Don't.
I think it's really easy to say take the first down in retrospect.
No, I think
in the moment when you're fighting for the game because they're losing.
Yeah, but you have Jonathan Taylor at first and or first and goal with 1 to go, like I think we're okay.
Mm.
I don't know. I think it's dumb. We're
Either
either
way.
way. Yeah, he's
I think whoever the quarterback is that's going to be for the Jets next year is going to have options. He's going to have A.D. Mitchell. He's going to have Garrett Wilson. He's going to have Mason Taylor. Hopefully, if he has an offensive line blocking for him, it looks like they're still going to have Brees Hall too. So
Yeah.
I'm like, I think this year, no. Next year, maybe not.
Brees Hall might be gone in the offseason.
Yeah, I say Brees Hall might leave in the offseason. So
he wanted out. Yeah, this was They're I mean, two first and a player too is crazy.
I mean, but that's a lockdown corner. He's out of concussion protocol. I saw he was working out this week. So first off, I didn't know you could trade players who were actively injured.
So he's just been he's been having a really bad year.
Someone made the joke that he's just going to wake up in Germany.
I saw that.
Playing for the Colts.
Yeah.
And I think the last big trade was this one, Jacoby Myers going to the Jaguars. So it looks like Brian Thomas Jr. has not been doing good this year. And I don't think Trevor Lawrence is having... Like, they started off really good in September, but October has not been kind to the Jaguars.
Yeah.
And I think Jacoby Myers, will be good for him, but it's still a very crowded wide receiver room. Even with Brian Thomas Jr., they still have Travis Hunter, who's hurt right now. It looks like he's going to be out for a bit. So they just need the help for wide receivers. I'm surprised that Buccaneers didn't make any trades for wide receiver. But they really believe in the Johnson boys. Egbuka should be coming back.
Yeah,
Godwin doesn't look like he's playing this week. So, but those were all the big trades.
Let's see if there's anything else. Titans getting a linebacker.
Oh, I saw the Cowboys also got another linebacker.
They're trading to the Ravens. I mean,
yeah. Jalen Phillips from a few days ago.
Yeah.
Dolphins fired their GM after getting beat up Thursday night.
Yeah.
Which I was insane. I'm the crazy one who took Miami on that one. I thought it was just everybody was just going to be having a good fun time, but no, Baltimore did not like that. Miami showed up and wanted to do something about that. Is there any practicing news that we need to get to before we get started on?
See, Puka Nakua's good week 10. Ricky Pearsall still not practicing. Ugh, rough. I'm a Ricky Pearsall owner. Sad. Brock Purdy being limited. It's Wednesday though, so. Crenshaw Judkins practicing in full.
Okay.
So Judkins is back.
Sauce Gardner's back.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that! He went to a good team and was just like, oh shit, I'm feeling so much better.
Wow. My head's so much clearer now.
Yeah.
Pittman did not practice.
Romadunze's not practicing.
So it's Wednesday.
DJ Moore.
Yeah.
Well, my thing is like, it's also going to be, I read that it might be snowing in Chicago this weekend. So they are playing in Chicago, right? Yes. So, it might not be a huge passing day anyway. So if you got Colston Loveland with your waiver pickup, super psyched about it, you might need to temper your expectations a little bit. But both of the starting wide receivers are not practicing right now. They might soon, but they're not at the moment. The big one from this week, I think, is this right here. Kyler Murray went on IR. He's been dealing with a foot injury. And the Cardinals, they haven't lost a game without him, right? Like, he's been out for 3 weeks, and they've won it all. They're 3-0 at the moment with Jacoby Brissett, aren't they?
I'm not sure, honestly.
Well, I'm starting to think that Kyler's been the problem.
I think so.
And it looks like that the coaching staff agrees.
Yeah.
They're
just giving him time to reset and come back stronger than ever.
Yeah. But I have a really strong, especially, I think what'll happen is over the next 4 weeks while Kyler's on IR, Jacoby Brissett will maybe go 2-2.
Yeah.
You know, and they'll use that as the reason for why to bring Kyler back and keep reinvesting in him. And then they'll lose out the rest of the season. You know, he'll re-aggravate his injury. Something's going to happen. I just don't think the Cardinals are the guys. I think Jacoby Brissett is an example of what I'm talking about, of a quarterback kind of needs to be in the league for a few years.
Yeah.
You know, to really recognize what things look like out there. Because I have a feeling as a quarterback in the NFL, coverages look a lot different.
Yeah.
Than what you're used to. And everybody's a lot bigger and faster. And I have a feeling that it's just like, when you just need a few years to adjust. You know, you need a few years of like being Sam Darnold to really get it. You need a few years of being Daniel Jones, and then suddenly you go somewhere, you already know so much, you're one of the veterans actually, and you're like, okay, well, I'm gonna have a career year this year, and that's what happens. But yeah,
You think Jacoby Brissett's gonna have a career year?
Yeah, I kind of do. He's got Marvin Harrison and Trey McBride to throw to.
Yeah, Marvin Harrison's been doing. Yeah, he's been having.
He's a wide receiver too, and now in a lot of fantasy leagues with Jacoby Brissett under center.
But yeah, CJ Stroud's out against
Yeah.
the Jags, so Davis Mills.
I think it's
Yikes.
safe. Are we ready to write off Houston? We'll get there. We'll cover it when we do predictions. Well, actually, when we do results, because they lost this week too.
Rico Dowdle, Nick Chubb, Garrett Wilson, and Njoku said, "I'm not leaving ever."
Yeah, I mean, he's still got. They were talking about trading him. I'm surprised. You know what? I'm surprised the Browns didn't make a lot of moves at the trade deadline.
Yeah, I think they could have got a lot for Judkins. I understand not wanting to trade him, but
Well, I figured that they would be trading either 4 players or they would be moving, like Jerry Jeudy type pieces.
maybe someone wants Deshaun Watson.
Right. Anybody,
Yeah, but nothing else really. It's just a lot of did not practice.
Yeah, that's not good information on a Wednesday.
Jaden Daniels is sorting through the medical opinions.
Oh.
Oof.
He's doing his own research. He's asking Google.
Yeah,
Well,
it sounds like Jaden Daniels might be done for the year.
Well, WebMD says
There's a chance.
He didn't suffer a fracture. Were there any torn ligaments?
It didn't say.
Okay, so the Jaden Daniels injury might be one of those injuries that looks really bad, but might not actually be that bad.
Yeah.
Because it did kind of look like a really bad dislocated elbow.
I feel like when you have like,
If I'm Washington, I'm shutting him down.
Yeah, because I feel like for the most part, like that, I just feel like you're gonna come in. Oh, I'm fine, and you're just gonna get re-injured. Like I've seen it so much. That,
Well,
that's
Washington, I don't know what their history is with rushing back young quarterbacks, before they're ready.
Yeah, I don't know
and
either. I've never
altering the entire future of their careers.
Yeah.
I don't know what their history is like with that.
Yeah,
but
I can't think of anybody they've done that to.
have they ever done that to some? Oh, they might have done that.
Maybe once, maybe twice.
Maybe once or twice. So I'm kind of hoping they don't do that, but it would not surprise me if we see Jaden Daniels again this season.
Yeah.
I think if I'm Washington, I'm just shutting them down. I'm running Marcus Mariota, who is one of my least favorite of the backup quarterbacks. I just don't think he's capable, and I think he's cooked. If I were given the option of a backup quarterback between Marcus Mariota and Jameis Winston, I'm going to take Jameis Winston.
Yeah.
They were both drafted same year, type thing. So
Shador Sanders is practicing.
that's good. I didn't know that he was hurt or we were worried about it. I think we just needed Shador Sanders news.
Yeah, well, honestly, I do think it is a little bit of news because eventually he's gonna. Yeah, like I even said, Dylan Gabriel's been one of the league's worst passers.
Yeah.
They're gonna eventually start Shador Sanders.
Do you think the NFL is harder for left-handed quarterbacks?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, Michael Vick did really good, but he might be one of those once-in-a-generation kind of players.
I think it's harder just because of one, like your blind side being generally the weaker side of tackles.
Well, you just move your left tackle over to your right. Whoever's better at pass,
Yeah, just because it's
you would
super.
you would just build around that.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's not like tackles. There's tackles that can go to left and right and be like, but it is still like, if your dude's a left tackle and he's been playing left tackle his entire life, just putting him over right tackle is not necessarily.
I understand there's a difference between like strong side and weak side, and that blocking in those different positions is different. But like, I feel like you would just have to, I don't know, you
just have to build around it.
You just have to build around it.
Yeah, I also think, I don't know, I guess it's all, passing, snapping.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess other than that, no. As long as they're just as good passing with their left arm. I mean, Tua's a pretty decent passer when he's not getting hit. Yeah.
Man, I think offensive line is going to be a very sought after thing this next offseason.
I think it has been.
I mean, yes. I mean, it has been over the last couple of years, but I think this year it's going to reach a.
I think that's kind of the new strategy is that they're kind of load up your offensive line and then get a QB so he doesn't come in and just get like shellacked at starting out, and then you can.
Well, I think that's what's ideal, but it doesn't seem that that's how everybody does it.
Yeah.
I feel like Houston did that, but then they traded off all their offensive linemen last year for no reason. Maybe they're just investing in young talent, but C.J. Stroud's been getting beat up this year, and a lot of the top offensive linemen are hurt right now. Joe Alton, Rashawn Slater from the Chargers. Is Jawan Taylor hurt right now? Josh Simmons came back. That's huge news.
Oh yeah, Josh Simmons is back. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is. I mean, which is that's kind of what I expected was to him to come back during the bye. Get the week, get practice in. I feel like it was kind of like a pre-talked about thing, and they were just being intentionally vague about it. Like,
they were like,
they didn't want to just say. I think also because like they didn't want to like I don't know what maybe there's some sort of rules in there of them like coming out and say like he's we told him he can just be gone until the bye. There's probably something. That they can't just be like take the time off and then just come back. So I feel like they're being intentionally vague about it, but I feel like they knew that he was going to be gone until the bye.
Yeah, I feel like
kind
of
just
too.
Like this whatever.
But I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. I think they were like we're just it's a something with his family. So it's good headlines for the Chiefs to allow it to happen and not just be like, no, we drafted you, you have to be here.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Could you imagine?
Oh gosh, I mean. Didn't the Bengals, weren't they kind of jerks about Shamar Stewart? No, I can't recall. All right.
Okay, hold on.
So let's switch to. Oh, that's cool. Really well done. I like that a lot.
Super hard. Yeah.
It looked difficult.
Yeah.
But you did all that before it started, so it looked good. All right. So last week, Thursday night, it was Baltimore, Miami. You had Baltimore, I had Miami. Lamar Jackson's back. He crushed Miami. It was not pretty. I just feel like this Ravens team can win games, but this Ravens team has been gone for so long that there's no margin for error. I feel like if they drop more than 2 games this year, they're done for.
I don't see them. They're in the number 1 schedule. They have the hardest schedule. I don't know why I just did that. They was already on it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they still have to. I mean, I'm sorry. They beat Minnesota. Actually, granted, the schedule doesn't look that bad. Minnesota.
Well, a lot of the best teams aren't doing that good this year.
That's Minnesota and New England and Pittsburgh are probably their hardest matchups. Green Bay. They got another Green Bay.
But those aren't they're divisional games. They still have to play Cleveland. They still have to play Cincinnati twice and Pittsburgh twice. So those are gonna be tough matchups. I know that they don't seem that tough on paper, but
they're divisional games, yeah. But I mean, like I'm taking a healthy like Lamar Jackson and Ravens offense.
Joe Flacco revenge game on Thanksgiving. You don't think he could pull it off?
I mean, it's Thanksgiving, yeah. Yeah.
I think that
it's a short week for them too,
mm-hmm.
coming into that Cincinnati game. But yeah, either way, I'm not still convinced watching them beat Chicago and Miami. Like if they beat Minnesota, then I'd be like, oh, okay. Or if they
can score a lot of points against Cleveland
again, I mean they put 41 up on them.
If they do it again, then I'll be like, okay, The Ravens are back,
Yeah,
but
they should be able to beat the Jets.
watch them drop that Jets game.
I feel like Lamar Jackson is just like, if you have Lamar Jackson, you should be able to beat the Jets.
You should
be able to beat Cincinnati at home.
I feel like, well, Tyler Huntley won that Chicago game.
But no, I don't think that they're...
So Lamar Jackson was actually there for, looks like, 3 of their losses. He's 2-3 on the season.
Yeah.
With Cleveland and Miami being the only ones that he was there for.
And then he lost these 3, Buffalo, Detroit. But that's a hard...
He got hurt during Kansas City. That's strange. They're not known for being dirty or anything.
No, they're not.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, those are 3. I mean, a 41-40 loss to Buffalo. Okay. A 38-30 loss to Detroit. And they got, like you said, he got hurt and they got blown out by the Chiefs. But I'm still, like, they should for, like, this, like, 204, 119.
I think the big problem with the Ravens, and I think a lot of people aren't looking at, is their defense is what's wrong. It's very porous. A lot of people are hurt, and they're not doing well. Kyle Hamilton is like the only guy, and you can't have your only guy in your defense be the safety. 17
to the Rams going into the bye week probably made them feel pretty good. Then win in Chicago. Then Lamar comes back. You beat Miami.
I say that, but Brian Dawkins was like the guy on the Eagles defense. But anyway, I just feel like...
No, I do agree with you about the defense. The defense is porous, but it's more about, to me, than it's about can the offense keep up. And I think, like, Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry, and it seems like
Derrick
Flowers
Henry sometimes fumbles the game.
Flowers is their leading reception, or their leading wide receiver. So,
yeah. With Rashad Bateman coming in on occasion. No more Mark Andrews. He has his games, but I think that Mark Andrews' best years are behind him.
But
I can see them dropping a lot more games. Maybe not.
I can see them dropping 2 or 3. I don't think they're making the playoffs either way. Like you said, if they drop 2 games, I think is really their max in the AFC right now. Like if you drop 2 games, you're gonna have a hard time getting into the wild card
if they drop 3 games, they're done.
Yeah.
So
I think where the AFC's at right now, yeah.
So I feel like they look good right now. They're beating up on easy opponents. I think the Bears game might have been bad game plan by the Bears, who were like, we're expecting Cooper Rush and suddenly Tyler Huntley, Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, they got 9 more games. So extend their bye week, yeah. So, on Miami's side, this game got their GM fired.
Just do the math. Yeah, they did get the GM fired.
Mike McDaniels is still there.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. But I do think that they dump Mike McDaniels in the offseason. And they're gonna get a new coach that the new GM is gonna have a say on, and he's gonna get the guy that he wants, and they're gonna give him, hey, make the team good. What are you doing? Probably Tua might be gone.
They didn't do it at trade deadline, but I think we're gonna see a Miami fire sale come off season.
Yeah.
Like I have a feeling because there's always Black Monday, the Monday after the end of the regular season where all the head coaches get fired.
Yeah.
I think Mike McDaniels will be in that lot.
Yeah.
But I don't think they fire him during the season
because
he hasn't lost the locker room.
They've already said it. They've already said that they plan on keeping him for the year.
So
Mike McDaniels is going to coach out the year, and then he'll probably he should. I think that's good for him because I think he probably has a lot harder time getting a job if he gets fired mid-season. Mm-hmm. I think he'll have a little bit better of a time trying to get a job next year somewhere because I think that he'll head coach somewhere. I think that he's kind of he'll get another chance. He's not going to.
Who's that guy for the Chiefs you like so much? The coordinator. Used to coach for the Bears.
That I like? Oh, yeah, Nagy. I love him.
You love Matt Nagy. Yeah. What if he went to the Dolphins and you guys got McDaniels?
As our offensive coordinator?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be fine with that. Yeah, I would love that because that means that probably Andy Reid can't have more than, I'd say 3 years in him. Mm-hmm. I just don't see him. I don't know why he would, because I guess the love of the game.
He just keeps getting rings now.
Yeah.
And he didn't get that before. And he's like, I remember a time when I didn't get rings. Now I get rings.
I feel like 3 has to be good enough,
Mm-hmm.
Like where you're like, if there's ever a number that you're like, yeah, like I'm comfortable like laying. Obviously not for Kelsey because he got the third one and then didn't get the fourth, and then decided that he's gonna stay around for one more time to try and get the fourth. But
Do you think that this is Travis Kelce's last season?
yeah, that has to be.
It has to be.
Yeah.
Would you be shocked to find out he's playing next year?
Yes.
Yeah, I would be. I would be like, they really need to let that guy get some.
And same thing with Mark Andrews. Honestly, I know Mark Andrews is a lot younger too, isn't he? He's still. How old is Mark Andrews now?
I want to say he's like 30. He was Baker Mayfield's tight end in college.
30. Yep. Yeah. 30, 95. Cool 95.
Man, those were some cool years. Baker Mayfield, Mark Andrews at OU.
That was, yeah.
That was dope. The running back was Ramondre Stevenson.
Yeah. The more reason I want to see Chiefs Bucks Super Bowl. I just really want to get a Baker Mahomes Super Bowl. I think that'd be so cool.
I want it to be, man, a Baker Mahomes Super Bowl, the Texas Tech.
I just think, it'd just be sick.
Oh, that would be sick.
Like, just the fact that, like, yeah, they've set records together. Like, they've, both Big 12, like, rivals, at the time, obviously.
I really hope Baker gets there. It's going to require the Eagles not getting there, but we have rings. We've gotten rings in the last 5 years, 6 years, 8 years, so we're fine,
And it has to get, the Chiefs have to get there, too, which is an uphill battle after this week, but we'll get there.
The AFC looks tough.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, Ravens beat them up. Like I said, I still don't think Ravens make the playoffs, but they're still in. They're not mathematically eliminated. So, I'm still. I don't know. I don't count them out. I guess I don't think that they do, but I don't count them out.
I think they might beat easier opponents, but I do think that they're gonna. I don't think the Ravens are making the playoffs right now.
Yeah.
Even despite these last 2 weeks and these amazing wins, I think all of October leading up to this point has been devastating for them, and it's going to be very difficult for them to recover.
Yeah.
So, but on Miami side, God, do you remember whenever this Miami unit dropped 70 on the Broncos?
Oh man, what a good week.
Yeah. All right. Let's get on to the next game.
Fantasy wise.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, nothing really relevant on
Miami.
Other than A-Chain, he's still.
Jalen Waddle gets 14 points in a PPR league. That's fine, I suppose.
Yeah, A-Chain got 9 on receiving and 6.7, so 15.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad.
Fine.
Not upset about it. Obviously, Lamar Jackson 4 touchdowns.
Derrick Henry 100 yards.
Yeah, 1 catch too.
Mm-hmm.
But no touchdown for Derrick Henry, so...
Mark Andrews getting a couple touchdowns. He's going to be very touchdown dependent.
Yeah.
So, if I'm... Like, it looks like... this is the second week that Charlie Kolar got a touchdown, I think. But I think the first one came from Tyler Huntley, so...
Yeah, it would have. But yeah. Defense, obviously Baltimore's defense. They get only 2 sacks, though. 1 interception and no defensive touchdowns. And then Loop had a good night. I guess
it was fine. I had him in fantasy. He got me 4 points.
Yeah, 4 points extra point. He didn't miss anything.
Yeah,
it's just they just scored a lot of touchdowns.
Yep. Yeah. It was. I think the headline really was just Lamar. This was the Lamar Jackson comeback game.
Yeah,
and it went crazy.
Yeah,
but I don't think Miami. I think Miami's going to be looking to rebuild here soon.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Next would be Denver and Houston.
Oh shoot, because you did it off of NBC.
Oh yeah, I did it off of NBC this time. From last week.
Oh, do you want to go that
way?
way?
No, we'll do it from here.
Oh.
So let's just go Bears and Bengals.
Let me, I need to put
Since it's already, it doesn't really matter.
Let me put the,
I said what?
The predictions.
Oh, we're not doing predictions yet.
This is results. We said that we were both 70 or 80, right?
I was
80 and 56.
80-54.
We're both at 80-54?
Yeah. Because I had 4, but I know I was on an odd or an even number, 0.
Okay. I know we tied.
We are tied.
Yeah.
At 80 and 54, yeah.
I'll trust your math. I'm not doing it.
No, we did it earlier, I thought.
Sure.
I went 9 and 4, and it was 71 and 50. That's why I know
that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was 7 and 6. Yeah. Okay. So We can just go down this way. It's fine.
Yeah, we can just do it this way.
Bears Bengals. I had.
This was a shootout.
I think I had the Bengals.
You had the Cincinnati Bengals 27-19.
Yeah, man.
I said it was going to be Chicago 29-28.
Yeah, this was a crazy game.
This was a shootout. It came down to Colston Loveland getting a huge play right there at the end.
37 seconds. 37-second drive, yeah. 23-yard completion, incompletion. 3rd and 10, 14-yard run. Nice, Caleb. And then a 58-yard touchdown pass. Yeah, wow.
Yep.
2-point conversion attempt failed. Oh, yeah, and then, Joe Flacco threw a pick.
Man.
On his Hail Mary attempt.
Not
I don't think he made it to the end zone.
Yeah. Not a bad game. A lot of points, a lot of stuff getting thrown around.
Yeah, they were up 41-27 and then gave up.
Touchdown very quick.
What happened here? Fan. Did they succeed the 2-point attempt? He muffed the kickoff. Okay. Or was it it's an onside kick. They recovered an onside kick. Wow. That's what it is. Very nice.
Another touchdown.
Doesn't happen a lot.
Big play.
Man, touchdown, field goal. Touchdown, punt, field goal, touchdown.
I really hope nobody started either of these defenses.
Yeah.
I had the Bears defense for a couple weeks, but I dropped them once they started going on a slide, and this would have been awful.
Who fumbled here? Joe Flacco, sack fumble. Strip sack by Booker. Man. Then, yeah. They took advantage. Went up. Man, yeah, that's a good game. Didn't watch it.
Crazy game. Yep. We did not get it in my area.
Sorry.
There we go.
Box score. We got.
There's something over here that I'm wanting to look at. Rome Odunze getting 3 targets and doing nothing with them on a day that combined there were 89 points scored.
Yeah, putting up a goose egg for Odunze. That's rough for fantasy owners.
That sucks.
But it's like they don't even think about us.
They don't care about us.
Yeah.
They want to just win games. And I'm like, so do I. You know? I'm trying to do the same thing. I lost this week. I won 2 games in a row after not winning a single game this season. I'm doing real bad this year in fantasy. I should not be giving advice. But
our league was interesting.
Our league's kind of weird.
Well, the top 2 highest players scored each other. 1 and 2 played each other. 3 and 4 played each other. 5 and 6 played each other.
This week? Interesting.
It scored, like about scored.
Oh.
Like, so the 1 and 2 players played each other. Number 3 scored. Number 4 highest scoring teams played each other.
And one of the lowest scoring ones?
And number 5 and number 6 highest scoring played each other.
Wow.
And so the bottom half of the league was a little bit more mixed up. But it was just funny how I got a win because I didn't play, I thought mathematically it was kind of funny that's how it worked out.
Mm-hmm. That is interesting.
Yeah, I think I was probably 9th in scoring, and because I put up 120, I think. Yeah, or maybe not even 120.
I didn't have a good week.
I did not have a good week.
Did you win?
Yes.
Okay. Then you had a good week.
Yeah.
I didn't have a good week.
Well, actually,
I lost, and I scored less than 100
I have
points.
I have to look at the waiver wire now to see if I got who I got for my tight end because I had to get rid of Tucker.
You got Luke Musgrave.
I did. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. I got. I'm good on tight end. I needed to get. Who did I pick up this week? Oh, Alec Pierce. That was my big one this week. So.
Yeah, I had Luke, and then I figured my waiver priority was low, so someone might just pick him up to be, since Tucker Craft had been doing so good.
Man, one weird thing about our league is you can't stream defenses. So many teams. I'm playing against a guy who has 3 defenses. He has 2 on his bench, and it's just crazy. It's just like, wow, this is a tough league. A lot of the good ones are long on, even a lot of the mid ones.
Yeah, it's just because we have an extra flex spot.
I'm gonna do something about that.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is we have 3 flex spots. So.
But it also well, we have 2
or 2 flex spots. That's what I mean.
But it also helps get us past that 200 scoring mark way easier.
Yeah,
which is nice.
But it's having the extra flex, like just there's 12 more players gone plus another bench spot still, and so it's just would I rather have the number 1 defense because the Patriots were first. I don't know if they are anymore because they didn't have a good week, but I'm usually like, because I'm like, I'll stream defenses, but then I'm like, if I have 2 good defenses, like who cares, I'll just play matchup between the 2. Mm-hmm. That was kind of my strategy, is like, okay, I'm look who they're playing at the end of the year in playoffs, and like that's the defense I want if they have easy last 3 weeks,
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm gonna get rid of that flex spot.
Yeah,
I think that you're right. That extra spot does do that, and with the extra bench, the only reason it was there was because we were a 10-team league.
Yeah,
and just to kind of make the waivers not just like so bountiful.
Yeah, I think everyone just forgot about it, and then now that it's 12-team again, everyone's like, oof. It's kind of like, who am I? I'm starting who?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. But I don't mind it, honestly. I think it's still.
I think it adds flavor, but I think this might just be the 1 year we're doing it. Kind of like the year that we did super kickers.
We just don't trade enough for it to be like if people traded a lot more.
And nobody trades in this league.
Yeah,
I've sent out so many trades and nobody took them, and then I got made fun of publicly for it. Awful.
Wasn't me.
Back to Chicago and Cincinnati. It was the Bengals had a huge game too.
Big T Higgins game.
Big T Higgins game.
Obviously, Jamar Chase still had 17 points. No touchdowns though. So obviously, a big Chase Brown game again.
Mm-hmm.
100.
Look at his career. Like, his rushing wasn't great, but
no. He still had 100 yards, 8 receptions. So 18 points without a touchdown is pretty good.
That is pretty good. Sure. But as far as like being a running back,
well, yeah, running back wise, rushing he didn't do much.
But I also think that was a game script thing.
Yeah, he caught.
There were 31.
He had 14 targets.
There were 47 attempts passing.
He was he was the highest targeted.
Checkdowns.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, like that's good for that's who you want to. Chase Brown. You were talking about fantasy, like him having a fantasy resurgence.
You're right.
It's happening. Joe Flacco kind of gave it to him,
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, and then obviously, like we said, Colson Loveland, who I think I just dropped in one of our free leagues. Maybe I have to look.
I dropped him in my leagues too. Yeah. He's not in a lot of leagues. He was a huge pickup for a lot of fantasy players this week. I think he's going to come down to earth.
Yeah, I do too. I had him as 3rd, I think, on the waivers.
Mm-hmm.
Is he on waivers? Probably not anymore.
Probably not now. Yeah, but
I'm pretty sure he was. I think the smart on waivers
tight end pickup this week was the one you did, was Luke Musgrave, because Tucker Kraft is out for the season. Took a pretty bad hit to the knee. Not pretty. The Vikings and the Lions. You had Detroit winning 31-10. I had Minnesota winning 33-20.
Yeah.
Minnesota Vikings squeaked it out. JJ McCarthy did okay.
Yeah, divisional games, man. What happened here? Let's see.
Was this Goff not playing well? How many punts? That's a lot of punts.
Touchdown. From the 3 and out. Got down 7. Another 6-play, 14-yard drive. 3 minutes to go 14 yards. Ugh. That's 3 and out.
Vikings are just moving the ball better.
Yeah. Touchdown here though. So tied it, went down 3 and out. JJ McCarthy went 21 yards and threw a pick. 3 and out.
Yeah.
Yikes, yeah. Punt, fumble. An ugly game. They go up 24-17. And then kind of from there, that was...
Blocked field goal happens, but...
Yeah, I would have made it 20-24.
Vikings were just moving on the Lions defense, it looks like. I think the Lions defense probably lost them the game, it seems.
It would have been
But their offense isn't getting anything done either.
Yeah, that blocked field goal was huge, though.
Hmm?
That blocked field goal was huge.
Yeah.
Because if they didn't block that, it's a high game here. Yeah. 45 yards.
Would it be 24-20?
It'd be 24-20 and then 27-20 and then 27-27.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oof.
It's a big one.
That's unfortunate. 5-3 on the season. Vikings are 4-4. Do you think McCarthy being back? I think it's going to help him.
Montgomery was the fumble. Oof. Hmm? Montgomery had a not good night. Neither did Gibbs. The rushing didn't really.
Vikings were just stopping them.
You were saying? What were you saying? Sorry.
If McCarthy is going to move the needle for the Vikings, if they're now a playoff team with him, or if this was more of Lions losing the game than it is Vikings winning it.
I think that they'll. 14 for 25 and 143 yards. Not a good night.
2 touchdowns. You threw a pick, but it didn't do anything.
Aaron Jones, 78 yards. Gosh, I don't know. Yeah, honestly.
Kind of feel like the Lions just blew it.
Yeah, I think it's kind of both. I think that the Vikings have talent. That's obvious.
I think shutting down Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery is that one takes a lot of work.
I think that if they get in, I don't think that they're a wild card team. So they have a tough division. So but if they can keep winning divisional games and not drop too many otherwise,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's necessarily J.J. McCarthy moving a needle because they were a playoff team last year.
True.
So
I think they're better with him, but I don't think that they are. I just don't think that it's a very tough division, and beating the Lions here is big. It's a big statement win, but I feel like there's still a lot of work to go before this whole area gets figured out. Monroe, Justin Jefferson, huge games as always.
Yeah. Jameson Laporta, 6 for 97 and a touchdown.
Yeah, but then he has games where he doesn't do anything.
Yeah, true. Amon-Ra, 9 for 97. Jameson Williams, 4 for 66 and a touchdown. No huge games other than Laporta. Montgomery, 40 yards and a touchdown, but he also fumbled it and lost it. So
8 points.
Yeah. Jahmyr Gibbs, doing nothing. Nada. 9 for
tough
25. Day. Yeah, it seems like they just got shut down in the run game and then couldn't really catch up.
Mm-hmm. You got to establish the run early and often. Next game, Panthers and the Packers. The Packers drop it to the Panthers. The Panthers are now 5-4.
Yeah, my wife's my wife gets more football memes than I do on Instagram. It's hilarious. I don't understand it. I don't get any. And she'll just send me football, and one of them was that scene from The Office with Stanley. Oh, I can't remember his name, but that guy. When the new people come to the office, the other black guy comes and he gives Stanley the what's up, and Stanley rolls his eyes. The scene I'm talking about. Yeah. And it's Panthers 5-4 giving that to the Chiefs, and Stanley's the Chiefs, and he's just he's no, we're not the same, bro. It's damn it.
I sent you the same thing, but it was the Ravens and who was it? It was I think it was the Ravens and the
Dolphins.
I think it was the Dolphins, yeah. And they were both just 2-5 at the time or something. 2-6 or some shit. But now it's the Panthers have the same record as the Kansas City Super Bowl winning Chiefs.
Well, I mean, the Panthers won a Super Bowl before, because that's not a fair thing to say. Yeah, I think you can't call a Super Bowl winning. I mean, they are the Super Bowl winning Chiefs, but it's not. The Eagles won the Super Bowl last year.
The Panthers have won twice.
Yeah, so there you go. So
they've been twice in their entire franchise. They lost to the Broncos in 2016, and they lost to the Patriots in 2003, 2004, or something like that. So.
Damn it. Well, still.
They've never won, but they've been.
The Super Bowl champion Green Bay Packers.
They also beat the Super Bowl champion Green Bay Packers. Yeah.
Yeah. See, it's not the same. He was trying to dig at the Chiefs, but that's okay.
No, the Panthers beating the Packers here, kind of a big thing.
Yeah, ugly game, 16-13.
Packers did not look good. And big
Tucker
news.
Kraft got injured.
Tucker Kraft, they're one of their main receivers, goes down this game. Huge deal.
I think it was too big of an emotional blow for the team.
It was like the Packers lost their Scatabo.
Yeah.
You know?
Oof. Who fumbled this one? Let's see. Williams.
Who?
Looks like Savion Williams.
Oh, man.
Savion Williams with 1 carry for 0 yards because he fumbled it.
Huh. Well, I don't know if we're going to be seeing Savion Williams. They're giving it to anybody that isn't Matthew Golden.
Interception. 70 yards and then to throw a pick. We're at 3rd and 6 at the 14. Yeah, can you say it's deep right from the 14?
No.
Why do they do that?
Just to make it seem bigger than it is.
Pass deep right intended for Xavier Legette. Oof, not a good look for Legette.
Xavier versus Xavier.
Yeah, but this is big. I do agree. Regardless, I'd have to watch that to know.
Either way, that's a lot of time off the clock. That's 9 minutes.
Yeah, 70 yards, 15 plays. Yeah, to do that, and then field goal, touchdown, field goal, missed field goal. Oof,
not good.
6-play punt, 4-play interception.
A lot of long.
They got
drives.
touchdown off of that interception though. Good.
That does it.
Yeah. And then
turnover
on downs, punt, touchdown,
okay.
field goal. Hey, little
game-winning field goal here.
Took 2:30 off the clock. Let's see where they get it from to the 8.
Is that the
to the 29? So yeah, 21-yard return.
Yeah,
not bad on the kickoff. This got to be something.
They get a couple. They get a 19-yard run here from Dowdle.
Yeah,
that really sets things off for Green Bay because they started taking some timeouts here.
Yeah, they were 2nd and 10, and then they get it to the 31.
Now they're in field goal range. That's what it is.
Yep. Then they literally, that's what they did.
Yep.
Up the middle, no gain. Left tackle, no gain. Field goal, 49 yards. Imagine if he misses it.
Man. Well, they just
go
to
overtime.
Yeah, but
then you get a draw.
Green
Green Bay
box score.
5-2-2.
Check the box. Go to the box score.
I don't think this is gonna look good other than Dowdle. Yeah.
I was say so. Dowdle is Chuba. Is his time up?
Yeah, I mean Dowdle's getting 25 carries.
Is he on a contract year? Or is he still on his rookie?
Oh, I don't know.
Because my thing is like, what we have to remember about the Carolina Panthers running back room is not only do they have Dowdle and Hubbard, they still have Jonathan Brooks that they just are sitting on. You know, so it's like they have running backs.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if Brooks is ever going to do anything. He could be really good, but he's been hurt a lot. He's still recovering from the knee thing from like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
But I think Dowdle is probably going to be the guy in Carolina.
Yeah, seems like it.
Yeah, 25-5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had more carries than Bryce Young had attempts. For 130 yards, they targeted him 3 times. 2 receptions. Legette, 3 targets, 1 reception for 22 yards. One of those was a pick.
Man,
sad.
I feel bad, Legette, because I just want him to be so good.
Yeah.
Who do you think the Panthers get in the offseason? What do you think that they're targeting? What do you think they're looking for? Probably, I wouldn't say offensive line help. Dowdle's been rushing for 100, 200 yards consistently.
Yeah. Maybe they're not great in pass protection though. I haven't looked at their stats. Let's see.
1 sack. Bryce Young only got sacked once.
Yeah, Green Bay only 2 quarterback hits. So.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, honestly not. Yeah,
not offensive line. I think. Man, Panthers have a good offense.
Probably defense.
Yeah, they'd have to go defense.
But, I mean, they did just hold the Packers to 13, but...
That is really good. I think Panthers aren't bad. I think it's finally starting to come together. I said that this would happen, and they were not going to do good early, and they were going to start to...
We said this was our dark horse team, which technically it's still a dark horse if they come and...
I mean, it was our dark horse at the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
So, click on the Panthers. I want to see what their schedule looks like.
Easy, I'm sure. Other than divisional games.
Saints will be easy at least.
Saints, Falcons probably, sadly, going to be easy.
No, they'll probably lose this one.
You think so?
Yeah, they just blew out the Falcons at the beginning of the season. The Falcons are going to win this one. They're going to be coming in with we just lost 30-0 to them. We gotta bring them the heat. And they're going to come in and play.
I don't know. Falcons are kind of beat up now.
I think they're not good, but I think that game, I think the Panthers will be able to pull it off.
Hard, easy. Probably hard by this time. Obviously, both of these.
Oh, these last game, the end of the season sucks. But if they can pull off, if they can beat the Falcons and the Saints, and get either the Niners or the Rams, then I think that they'll be looking really good. But if they are going into the Seahawks-Buccaneers stretch with, having dropped 4 of these last 5 games here, then they're not going to make it. I think Buccaneers are going to be the toughest.
I think they should. I think they should be able to beat the Saints.
I think they won't beat the Saints.
I think they should be able to beat the Falcons. Mm-hmm. And I think you're right. It's going to come down to these 2 games, whether or not they can win one of these games, and they're coming into here with 5 losses, and even if they do drop all 3 of these, they're still only ending with 8 losses. I still think they have a chance to make the wild card depending on how the AFC shakes out. But if they obviously can pick one of these 2 up, then I think they're in a pretty good spot to
I think they can make
to get in, because then you're looking at heads up for other wild card teams, which is going to be really looking at here. The Bills, they lost to the Bills though.
Yeah, but a lot of people have done that. I think the big mark against them. Who they lose to week 1?
The Jags.
I think it's more I think the Cardinals might be more.
Well, if what you're thinking is going to happen, what's happening with Jacoby Brissett, yeah.
Well, no, mostly just because it's a conference game. Yeah. Whereas the other ones are all out of conference games. Jaguars,
I just mean,
like
don't
so
they go head to head?
Making it into the playoffs,
Don't they go head to head for tiebreaker first?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like that. I think tiebreakers first head to head and then divisional.
But I don't know if they might
or conference and then divisional, or is it divisional then conference?
It's conference then divisional.
Yeah.
No. Yes. Yeah. Anyway, all right. Next game would be the Los Angeles Chargers and the Tennessee Titans. Titans did not win this game.
I had Chargers.
We both had the Chargers.
Yeah.
You said 21-8, and I said 27-10. You said that they were going to get 4 safeties. That's how they were going to get that.
No, I said that they're going to be so far down that they're going to have to go for 2 to just,
think that they have a shot.
Yeah. Exactly. We got to go for 2 because
it's a very sad 2-point conversion.
Yeah, if we get 3 touchdowns with 2-point conversions, then we'll only be a field goal away.
It's a forlorn hope type situation.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Fantasy wise, I mean, not a lot to.
Nobody on the Titans.
Justin Herbert, obviously 57 yards and a touchdown rushing.
Yep.
And then 250, 2 touchdowns minus
Herbert,
the pick.
huge
but week. Good week for Herbert. Gatson getting more
Gaston
targets.
Turning into tight end 1.
I think he was my number 2. Okay, because I think he's still. Is he still in our league?
No, hell no. Whoever has him still has him.
Yeah.
He got picked up that week that he blew up.
Yeah.
He's turning into a tight end 1 pretty consistently.
Yeah, I mean,
pretty quickly. I mean,
he's been getting targets all year. Yeah.
Quentin Johnston came back, had a comeback game after not doing a whole lot the last couple weeks.
I guess a little bit of a comeback game, yeah. In terms of his role in the team, I'm still not it's not. I don't think for the rest of the year you're never going to see Ladd McConkey not getting targets while Quentin Johnston's getting majority. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't see Quentin Johnson getting majority targets anymore.
I think they're going to bounce.
Do you offer fantasy advice? I mean, you can ask us. We
can try.
Yeah, we have a little disclaimer for it. Hold on.
it's not good, so don't come after us.
Yeah,
If we
that's
get it
really
wrong,
it,
is
yeah.
essentially what it says.
Yeah. But absolutely, if you want to ask, we'll give you advice. I mean, we both play fantasy, and
Mm-hmm.
um,
I think the Chargers are just going to be bouncing around between who's the hot hand that week. You know, I don't think it's like it is last year where Ladd McConkey was just getting fed a bunch because he was the only guy. I think Keenan Allen and Quentin Johnston have both sort of emerged as good, consistent targets for Herbert.
yeah. Keenan Allen did not have a good game. 6 points.
No, but over the last few weeks, he's been fine.
Yeah, I think
especially at the beginning of the season.
I think he's had some down. He's been having some down weeks, right?
I think he's had as many down weeks as Ladd McConkey has.
Yeah, but Ladd McConkey had his down weeks at the beginning. Keenan Allen's having them at the end. Like they're towards the. Oh yeah, Keenan Allen really just had the.
It's really just been this last 2 weeks that he's not done a whole lot.
Well, 4 for 27.
Oh yeah, that's not great.
5 for 58's decent. 5 for 8's all right. Yeah, but if you get it right, I'll be following you forever. Hey. I need to use a QB1 for 1 week. Is Darnold better versus Arizona or JJ McCarthy good versus Baltimore? Oof.
Baltimore does not have a great defense.
I honestly, with Seattle just grabbed who'd they just get in?
Rashid Shaheed.
Rashid Shaheed. Yeah, I don't know if he'll be like a huge part of the offense yet coming in. Immediately, like I don't think he's going to make an immediate instant impact. I'm sure he'll still be getting a couple, looks. But if he's clearing, if he's clearing it out for everyone else, I would.
That's tough.
I would say Darnold.
I think it's going to be more of a shootout between Seattle and Arizona because Jacoby Brissett is good, so they're going to be in the game more often.
Yeah, but Baltimore's defense is so beat up.
It is beat up. It is. Kyle Hamilton's still healthy, and JJ McCarthy did throw a pick last week. He didn't have like the best statistical week ever, Let's
see. Let me look at. He's gotta go to box score. Because JJ McCarthy still hasn't been.
I think his big game was against Chicago.
No, he hasn't thrown for over 200 yards. And that's just his. Granted, this was game plan, I'm sure, on this one, but he's thrown a pick every game. Not a ton in rushing. 2 touchdowns, I guess. So average, you might count on him getting a touchdown rushing. So I don't know. Yeah, I would probably go Darnold, honestly, if it's me.
I would go Darnold.
Let's look at Darnold's game logs. Especially, he has JSN.
He has JSN, mostly.
Yeah, it's just JSN versus JJ, is kind of the... But, Darnold's just been 4 touchdown. He has 2 4-touchdown games, multiple 2-touchdown games. I've been throwing some picks, but... I think if you're just standard scoring, I think Darnold's the safer pick. I think JJ McCarthy is like spicier for sure.
Yeah.
So what's up? I just received a trade. They want ETN for Sutton. My RBs would be Barkley, Dobbins, Woody, Benson. Whenever he comes back, receivers would be Pittman, JSN, Moore, Keenan, Sutton. 2 flex PPR. 2 flex PPR. Pittman, JSN, Moore, Keenan, Sutton, and they want ETN for Sutton. I would. I would.
Wait.
He's 2 flex. He has right now. They want ETN for Sutton, so he would have, if he traded away ETN, he'd still have Barkley, Dobbins, Woody, Benson. Dobbins has been kind of like hit or miss. Dobbins has been kind of disappearing a little bit.
And Barkley's coming off an injury.
RJ Harvey's been, kind of
not great.
RJ Harvey's been the one. He's been doing more than J.K. Dobbins this last couple weeks, I'm pretty sure.
Well, as far as touchdowns and stuff, and those are usually just like sort of out routes.
Yeah.
Dump offs that he just takes in.
Yeah.
I would rather hold on to ETN because Barkley, he's coming off of a hamstring injury, and I don't know if he's going to be like, he already has not been having the best, Saquon Barkley-esque season,
But he's coming off of a bye week.
True.
So I don't know. He should be healthy, I would assume.
I think with Pittman and JSN, you have a good solid receiver core there already. And then
You're starting if you're so you're saying, and then you'd be starting Etienne and Barkley more than like, or I don't know. I guess then I'd probably be flexing Dobbins and
which more
Keenan
is that?
Allen. Oh yeah, true.
But yeah, I would.
Oh wait, you have JSN too. Yeah, so you'd be starting JSN and Pittman. I said that. Yeah. Then
I wouldn't take that personally. I think your running backs. I think ETN's.
that is true. I think your running back room is a lot weaker than your wide receiver room when you have
exactly.
JSN. You still have Keenan Allen, who's been
He has his games.
He has his games. Yeah, Michael Pittman's good too. Yeah, I mean DJ Moore.
Mm.
Yeah.
He's been doing okay. Not that great, though. I think I would still rather... I think... Because Keenan Allen will have his games, but he'll also disappear. That's kind of how it is with all of the Chargers.
They just been spread, like last game, they just spread it around a ton. This is what it seemed like from last week, was just a ton of targets everywhere.
Gadsden's the only really consistent Chargers receiver, it seems like, all season. I personally wouldn't take that trade. I think Etienne's a good running back. I don't think Sutton, he's Bo Nix's main guy, right?
Sutton, yeah.
How's he been? How did he do this last week?
Let's see.
How's he been doing all season? Actually,
he was Troy Franklin. Troy Franklin was the number one target.
Sutton only had one touchdown, just a big play, big splashy play.
6 targets though, still, so he's getting targeted.
Click on him. I'm gonna see how he's done this season.
So 30, 67, 80. So it's a good game. 18.7, but no touch.
He's only broken 100 yards once.
Yeah.
I'd rather have ETN.
And Broncos do have a harder schedule. They still have to play the Chiefs twice, the Jags again, the Packers. Chiefs twice, the Chargers again, Packers. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd agree with that. Yeah, I probably wouldn't take it.
Yeah, no problem.
Appreciate you helping. Yep. Appreciate you asking.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
So we were on. See, now I feel like I need to put the disclaimer up.
Oh, he was asking for a counter. Asking about a counter.
He has Gentine Williams from Cowboys. Would you guys counter for Etienne and Keenan, or DJ for, let's say, Williams?
Javonte Williams hasn't been bad.
Yeah.
But would you rather have Etienne or Javonte Williams?
Williams.
Williams?
Yeah.
I think the problem with Williams is that, because I've had him this year, the Cowboys, he's really good for goal line stuff. But Javonte Williams isn't going to have a big, explosive, 150-yard game.
Yeah.
He's their goal line. We just need to get it into the end zone guy. And that can be good, but it's also going to be very script heavy, because if they're passing a bunch and scoring off of it, he's not going to see. That's an entire drive where Javonte Williams just isn't going to do anything.
Yeah.
So
true.
But I'd rather have ETN than Javonte Williams.
I'm a known Jags hater though. So,
you are a known Jags hater.
I'm a known Jags hater. I would. I'd be fine giving away Etienne and Keenan. If you would take Etienne and Keenan Allen for Williams, DJ and Etienne for Williams. Oof. And then so you would have your. You still have, if you're 2 flex, you're probably still, then you're starting, if you get that trade, if I have that team, I'm starting my running backs. I'm starting Barkley, and I'm starting Williams, and then I'm probably flexing in Dobbins and wide receiver starting Pittman and JSN, and probably flexing in Keenan, which doesn't sound bad to me.
No, that's a pretty competitive little team.
Um,
I wouldn't be happy to see that on the other side.
Yeah.
You know.
So I mean, if he would take that, I don't think that's a bad trade.
Yeah.
Especially bye weeks are coming.
Javonte Williams on bye this week.
Oh yeah. This won't go till next week, anyways.
Depends on the league.
Oh, true,
it might clear till Sunday. It might clear before Sunday.
Ooh, that'd be wild. But yeah, either way, yeah, I guess that does come into it about, I have to think, because I don't know who's all on buys. I have to look at the buys. But I would say DJ and ETN for Williams is probably a pretty fair trade, because DJ Moore's did a wrong screen.
I've been doing a good job of writing down the teams on bye. I had Green Bay, Atlanta, Chicago, Pittsburgh, Las Vegas, Rams, Arizona, Seattle, Jacksonville. I didn't write down the ones for last week. And this week it's Cincinnati, Dallas, Tennessee, and Kansas City. Last week I know Philadelphia was one of the ones
I
on
probably
bye.
could have just searched his name. It would have been quicker, but...
Nah, it's fine. It's fine.
I got there. I mean, yeah, he's not... He's averaging 5, 6, 7 targets a game, so... 1 touchdown. And ETN's obviously... so I think that's a fair trade if he'll take it. I don't think that, doesn't sound unfair to me with how Williams has been doing this year.
Mm-hmm.
Did he? 15 for 83, no touchdowns. But he's not a receiving back at all.
That's a good question. I don't think he gets
one
a whole
target.
lot. Yeah, not really.
So he's going to be kind of tough, but still 83 yards. I mean, that's kind of the, not everyone can be a Robinson.
Mm-hmm. He's very LeGarrette Blunty.
Yeah. If he gets
in his scoring habits.
But I mean, he's still giving himself. I'm not mad about 83 yards with no touchdowns.
Yeah, no, it was fine. One of my better performers this week, unfortunately.
But I think that's a fair trade, and
yeah.
I would
send it, counter it.
Worst they can say is no.
Exactly.
Yeah. But
all right, what was the next game?
We were on.
Oh, were we on? We were on Chargers and Titans.
Yeah. Did we did talk about that? Yeah.
We did finish it.
All right, Falcons Patriots.
Okay.
This is, I think we both said Patriots, right?
We both said Patriots. Yeah. And you said it was going to be 28-24. Mm-hmm. I said it was going to be a 31-14. Now, I think that this one was the easy one. The Falcons, I think, are a good team. I think that they just don't always have everything together. And I think the Patriots are just a good team who have everything together, or at least mostly there.
Yeah.
So, I think this one was an easy one with the Patriots. I think that they're really coming out as being one of the best teams in the AFC. If the Chiefs were to play the Patriots this week, would you be nervous?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's going to be, we'll get to the Chiefs, obviously. I think it's going to be a lot of, I think the Patriots are a good team. It's nervous is a weird way to put it, because it's like, depending on...
Yeah, nothing's going to happen to you. You're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, you know what I mean.
No, yeah. I think that they... I don't think that it's a gimme win for the Chiefs by any means, obviously.
Would you rather play the New England Patriots or the Las Vegas Raiders this week?
Oh, the Raiders.
Yeah, see.
Yeah, but I'd rather just take the bye.
Yeah.
So, that's better.
But
I'm fine taking the bye.
How did Bijan do this week? I've not been following him.
Yeah, he didn't have a great game.
He had 8 catches.
Yeah, just no touchdowns. He still, I guess, actually, he still put up 100 yards almost 100 yards fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
So 18 points, 17 points, but just no touchdowns. Drake London got all of them. My goodness.
Drake London, huge game for Drake London. Yeah. I think, see, this is what I'm talking about whenever I say I think the Falcons can be a good team. You know, I just don't think that they have everything built right.
I'm thinking J.K. Dobbins is the one who hasn't been doing anything. Bijan didn't do anything last week, but he did have a little bounce back game.
Good.
But obviously they lost, which is not
against a really good team.
Yeah. Almost came in and won it. Looks like did they go for 2 and not get it?
Looks like
touchdown.
No, they just didn't go for 2.
Yeah.
They just went for the extra point.
Weird.
Right?
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh, the extra point was no good.
I was gonna say they went for 2 and because I was gonna do the math. I was like, that's 6. Wrong. Yeah. Hey. So that's why I feel like we need the disclaimer up.
Yeah, that's true. We used to have a disclaimer, or we did for the last couple of weeks, about how we know what the stream's all about. We don't get things right, and everybody just needs to relax a little bit. Sort of more or less is what it said.
But they just missed extra point and then couldn't drive it in.
This is we get a lot of things wrong. This is the worst format for sports news.
Intentional grounding, 2nd and 10. Yikes.
Unfortunately.
Rough.
I sent him back.
Yeah. Then got it to the 42, couldn't get it. They went to the 48, almost after 25-yard pass. Drake London, man, rough. Had a little bit of hope there, I'm sure, at the end.
Yeah.
Even with the missed extra point, they just can't. They need to get their kicker situation figured out. That's a big one.
Who was their kicker for? It was someone for a very.
It was Young Hoku.
Yeah. And he fell off. That came out of nowhere.
Yeah, it happens.
I think being a kicker in the league is really tough because you get a lot of kickers these days. Before it was just like there was like the Janikowski and the Gramatica brothers. There was like maybe just like a handful of kickers, But these days it's like every other team has like 2 or 3.
There's at least 32.
Huh?
There's at least 32.
At least.
Yeah.
I feel like some guys might have to travel and be like, oh, I'm putting on a mustache on this guy this week.
But fantasy-wise, obviously, Drake London had a huge game.
What happened was Amazon just bought kickers, and they just keep subbing them out on Thursdays.
Yeah.
Sorry, what were you saying?
Oh, I was just saying fantasy on the Patriots side. Demario Douglas had a good game.
I've had Boutte the last 2 weeks, but he got hurt, so he's not practicing right now. So bench Boutte if you have him. Yeah. Mac Hollins might be seeing some of those targets. But it looks like a lot of the New England passing game kind of goes through Hunter Henry, honestly.
Okay, so I knew it was over when, or it might have been an old video, I'm sure, when he was Mac Hollins was dressed as a Patriot with shoes on. And I'm like, oh, the man put shoes on. That's like, it's over.
That's a big thing. That's a big deal.
It's a big deal.
I think Mac Hollins is a lot of fun. I think he's a great character.
Dude, Mac Hollins is super cool. I don't know if anyone...
I give you such a hard time for liking him, but I think he's a lot of fun. I think he's a goofball. If Mac Hollins and Jameis Winston were on the same team, that would be the most entertaining team in the league, in my opinion.
If you haven't
would have so much
checked out Mac Hollins on Instagram, you should. He's super cool. He does like little... I don't know. He just does a bunch of like educational videos, excuse me. Like science stuff and like home building and... Like, it's just a bunch of stuff. It's super cool. I just think it's fun to see, like when NFL players are, like, just, I don't know, I guess, contributing to society in ways that I'm not.
Weird.
Yeah.
Why would you like that?
Kyle Pitts, 7-point game. Kind
of a smaller game for the Kyle Pitts breakout year.
The dad year. It's not the year of the dad anymore.
It's the senior.
Yeah.
I saw a post that was like Kyle Pitt, we're thinking you're the other one, the young one.
I've Goddard, Fannin, and Loveland. Should I just drop one of them for Algier or Corum for the upside of the starter gets hurt? If so, which one should I drop and pick up? If you're going to, I would count on, unless something happened to Bijan that I didn't hear about, I would go with with Corum because Kyron Williams has got Corum's still, I assume, on the Rams.
He's the number 2. Yeah.
Yeah, I would go for Corum. If I'm dropping one of the 3, if it's me.
I mean, Loveland just had a big game. This week was his big game.
Yeah, but is that his breakout game, or is that like?
Well, usually how this goes is like a tight end will have a huge game. Let's compare it to Isaiah Likely last year.
That's a little bit harder though. That was like the first game of the season.
That's why I wasn't willing to do that. Yeah. But it's they'll have these huge games and then they'll come back to earth. Maybe slowly they'll have like 4 catches for 50 yards and so forth. Mason Taylor had a huge game a couple weeks ago. Yeah. And in the very next game, he had like 1 target. Yeah. No catches or something. So I feel like I would rather, on the off chance that Colson Loveland kind of just starts being the guy, and they for whatever reason stop targeting Rome Odunze again. I would rather. Yeah, I mean, what's more likely that like them to Colson Loveland to start getting targets or Kyron Williams to get hurt? Yeah,
true. But I mean, you already okay. Who are you starting over? That's the question. If you have Goddard, Fannin, and Loveland, like I would drop one of them. Yeah, I just need to decide on who you think at this point.
I would keep Goddard and Fannin.
I think Goddard has your has the highest floor.
Mm-hmm. There's some games where he doesn't do a whole lot, and he gets hurt.
Yeah, and true, and he does get hurt. But I just mean Fannin is
Cleveland
Browns, yeah. And so until they get their QB situation,
well, he's been eating into Njoku, so he's kind of got But
I just mean in terms of like Dylan Grayson not a good passer in my opinion. And I would rather if you're gonna gamble on one, I would gamble on Loveland in my opinion. And I'd probably drop Fannin, and if you want to drop one of them and pick up, if that's like who's available, if there's no good, obviously it sounds like if you're Algier and Corum or who you're thinking about, that's probably your waiver wires like top players. I would go for Corum because I just don't see Bijan getting hurt. He's young.
Now's the perfect time for that sort of bullshit to happen, right?
Yeah. Right, I say that, and then it'll be like next week.
Yeah,
just
a good job. I think. I think Fannin. Because here's the thing about Fannin versus Loveland, is Fannin is not exactly married to Dylan Gabriel. Shador could get the start. And Shador is gonna. He could very well just like target Harold Fannin down. Yeah. So whereas I don't think there's gonna be a point where Caleb Williams is gonna do what he did this week again. You have to remember a lot of that.
There's more mouths to feed.
Like a good chunk of that came from the last play of the game. Yeah.
So love the vibes here. How often do you guys stream? Oh, thanks, man. Yeah. We try and stream every week, actually. Around I guess we've been live for an hour and a half now, so
around like 3 or 4 on Wednesdays.
3 or 4 on Wednesdays is kind of when we're trying to do it.
Mm-hmm.
We've been trying to keep on it.
Trying to. We've been pretty consistent this season. We missed a couple weeks ago, but it was fine.
Out of town,
yeah, it's all right.
It will probably happen again during the holidays, but
we'll warn you. We'll let you know when they happen, if that does happen. We have lives outside of this too. So after Patriots and Falcons, it was the Niners.
Wait, did we talk about? Hold on, I just did anyone. Stephon Diggs. Okay, yeah. So Stephon Diggs, we talked about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was an alright game.
Yeah, Booty got injured.
Mm.
I wish they had like little. I don't want to read the whole recap.
Yeah, we can just make our own. We don't need theirs.
No, I just mean like I wish they had like
fuck Disney,
like an injury report, kind of thing that I could just look at right here.
Niners and the Giants. So you had the San Francisco 49ers 24-13. I had the San Francisco 49ers 27-12. We both, the Niners, they're good. They're just hurt a lot. It's classic Niners bullshit. They're always hurt. Something about that California air.
Dude, it really is, yeah.
Dude, just the California teams get hurt.
It's a system. I think, as much as, people, Mac Jones wasn't looking great in New England, but then you come into a system where you have Christian McCaffrey who can, you know, put up 170 yards, 2 touchdowns. You're gonna be fine.
Man.
I do think they have, like, you know, I think Shanahan's a really good play caller. I think they have really good play designs. It's built to, you know, short, quick passes, and I think they do it really well. And
if they don't make the trade, if the 49ers and the Panthers don't make that trade, how do you think CMC's looking these days?
Oh, I think he's...
Do you think he's a top 10 running back in the league if he's still in Carolina?
I mean, this year, how much he moves the needle a lot for Carolina this year.
Oh, man. Imagine if he were still there.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. Because I think they've really done a good job investing in their offensive line. You just see it.
Yeah.
You know, but
no, I mean, obviously...
CMC's... the system's built around him, and he's going to be... He's the guy. He's going to be the number one fantasy guy.
Crazy talented, yeah.
He's very good. Still some of the best combine tape ever seen. I always like to mention that. And
his brother's doing...
His brother just broke...
trying to show out in Washington now. Yeah.
He just broke his collarbones out.
Oh, he did?
Season. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I spoke too soon. I didn't hear that. Yeah, but fantasy-wise, obviously, yeah, you know, Christian McCaffrey's going to have a good game. Brian Robinson Jr., 5 for 53, in touchdowns still. Kind of
number 2. Yeah.
I imagine 5 carries, that's a good efficiency from him.
Sky Moore sighting. I see that catch for 21 yards there.
Oh, my goodness.
Yep, look at that.
Wow, 1 for 1. He didn't drop a pass.
A 1 for 1 from a 1 for 1.
Yeah.
1 for 1.
One of one.
Yeah,
there you go.
Sorry,
yeah. CMC 567, a touchdown. Crazy game from him. Juwan Jennings 4 for 41 and a touchdown. Yeah.
I mean, do you think that if Ricky Pearsall comes back, that any of this changes? Do you think CMC is like, I'm going to take a back step to Ricky Pearsall?
No.
Yeah, I feel like...
I'm still starting Ricky Pearsall, though, if he comes back.
The 49ers wide receivers are always bound for just huge, crazy, out-of-nowhere breakout games.
Yeah.
You know, that's how Deebo Samuel and... gosh, what's his name? He hasn't been around all year. He still plays for the Niners, right?
Yeah. Who?
Their wide receiver. He's hurt right now.
Ricky Pearsall.
No, they have another guy, don't they?
Oh, that's injured.
It was Deebo Samuel and fucking... You know what? It's fine. We can move on.
No, here, I'll find it for you.
Brandon Ayuk. There it is. Yes.
Yeah. I would have remembered that, I'm sure.
We would get there. But no, it's been, like the last few seasons, it's been Deebo and Ayuk.
Ayuk, yeah, thanks.
Hey, there it is.
Force, yeah.
Man, yeah, no, he hasn't been around all year.
Yeah. No, but I think that...
Yeah, they're bound for just huge breakout games every now and then.
This is a really efficient offense, I think, from the 49ers. That's kind of my whole point. You know, 19 for 24. I mean, yeah, Christian McCaffrey, 1 miss. I don't know what happened. Juwan Jennings, 1 miss. 2 for 2, 4 for 4, 1 of 1, 1 of 1. Juice dropped 1 or didn't catch 1. Who knows? I shouldn't say dropped, you know. But yeah. Then on the New York side...
Jackson Dart, not looking bad. Doesn't win the game, but doesn't look bad.
Yeah, no, good for fantasy-wise. I'm not upset. You know, it's not the best game. But 56 and... Actually, no, yeah, he had a good game fantasy-wise.
Yeah.
Yeah, would that be... that's very almost... every 100 yards is 4 points?
For quarterbacks?
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
I think that's what we play, at least. So 8, 2 touchdowns, those are...
Quarterback
4
numbers
points.
get weird, yeah.
I think we have 4 points on touchdowns, right, as well. Yeah, so 8.
That
6,
one for sure, yeah.
That might be 16, and then another.
Their running back room looking really odd without Cam Scatabo, and it's looking like Devin Singletary actually gets a good bulk of the carries here. There's still not... Well, Tyrone Tracy's still coming back from an injury.
Yeah.
So I didn't imagine that he was going to get a lot of work, but I didn't know who the other guy was going to be.
Wan'Dale Robinson getting the most targets.
Yeah.
By a handful, too.
Mm-hmm. Man, Malik Neighbors, if you're in a keeper league, keep him. Because next year, it's going to go crazy in New York.
Carter recovered a fumble. probably.
Oh, what did Ray McLeod do? I forgot he went to New York. I still think that he's a Falcon. Just a catch, 5 yards.
1 for 5, yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Still probably not. Yeah, I'd probably start Jackson Dart if I was, if I didn't have, I guess. I think he's decent. He's going to be rushing a lot. He's going to be mobile. He's going to be throwing. Yeah, I think Jackson Dart actually probably pretty viable fantasy quarterback moving forward.
QB1, yeah.
Yeah.
I would have him.
I mean, obviously,
Would you rather start Jackson Dart or Jacoby Brissett?
Jackson Dart.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know though. Actually,
See,
maybe
yeah.
Jacoby Brissett. I don't. Yeah,
he's got Marvin Harrison and Trey
yeah,
McBride.
Yeah, I do like Marvin Harrison a lot. Yeah, probably Jacoby actually. Yeah.
Yeah, isn't that kind of crazy? I mean, not that Jackson Dart isn't good, but it's just like Jacoby Brissett is just in a really good situation.
Yeah.
If it were Baker Mayfield in Arizona, because that's what happened to Baker. Is he went to the Rams and that revived his career. He had a really good thing around him, and then went to the Buccaneers and even had an even better thing around him.
If the Cardinals move on from Kyler,
man,
does he ever start anywhere else?
Do you think what I imagine happens is the Dolphins fire sale happens, but they keep McDaniels and they just they pick up Kyler. The Dolphins do.
Yeah.
I think he could start. I think he has enough pedigree and he started enough games that he could beat Anthony Richardson for a starting job.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
But
just on the veteran presence alone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think he's a good quarterback. I just don't think that Arizona's the place for him anymore. I think he has to do that change of scenery that like Sam Darnold had to do and Baker Mayfield had to do,
Yeah.
I'm not personally a fan of him. I think he's too small, and I think you being wily is a good trait to have. It can't be the only thing you do.
Yeah, agreed. You're now realizing that this is the most you have already witnessed the most OU quarterback starting in the NFL.
That was so cool.
You'll never witness that again.
It was six dudes, dude.
Yeah.
Go Boomer Sooner, baby.
Never gonna happen again.
Never gonna happen again.
Yeah.
That would be crazy because OU doesn't make good quarterbacks. They haven't. It's never been like their Heisman winner before Sam Bradford was Jason White, who didn't even get drafted. Josh Heupel got drafted in like the 6th round.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was Bradford and then Baker. Right, that's kind of the
went crazy after that.
I had Jaden Daniels. My QB is Darnold, and my wide receivers are London, Adams, Wilson, and Johnson. My RBs are Genty, Bucky, and Judkins. Should I trade away Devontae Wilson for Mahomes? I'm first in the league, or should I just keep Darnold?
Darnold's not a bad call.
Yeah, I don't think Darnold's a bad call at all.
He might drop games late in the season.
Yeah, true.
Which in the playoffs, that's kind of. I'm not. For anybody who's watching, I've never been a Darnold believer in the NFL. He has good seasons, but then he'll blow it, and that's kind of the vibe I'm getting out of Seattle. Is that's most likely what's going to happen. Is they're going to do really, really well, and then they're going to get to some important games in like week 16, week 17, and he might throw like 3 picks.
Yeah. So I meant Devontae or Wilson, not both. I think you're going to have a hard time unless depending on who has Mahomes. I think and what their team looks like, you might have a hard time just trading a 1-for-1 for him right now. Anyways, there might be some people who are a little bit, I guess, unemotional.
Mahomes is on bye.
Yeah.
So if you could try and
he is willing to do that. Oh, okay.
Okay.
I would trade away. I don't know. Honestly, I'm not.
I would move. Would you?
I'd probably move Devontae Adams.
I would move Devontae Adams.
Yeah.
I feel like Garrett Wilson's gonna have.
But
he's gonna have one of those like I'm kind of hurt seasons.
I also don't think you need to like if. It's not really something that you need to do. I don't know. I'm not good enough at bye week. Quentin Johnson right now is a coin flip for me for your wide receivers.
Yes.
So really Drake London, and then is Wilson supposed to be coming back?
Mm-hmm.
I guess
he's practicing. I think.
Yeah.
Did we see?
I think so. Yeah, I think I can't. That was so long ago. That was an hour ago.
That was an hour ago.
It was an hour
Jeez.
Ago. He has the number one. Wilson has the number one schedule for wide receivers. Rest of the schedule, but Devontae has a good QB. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Is like with Wilson, if he's coming back completely healthy with his injury, I'd probably want him over.
Puka's been getting hurt a bunch this year.
Over Adam. Oh, true.
Yeah.
But they also, yeah, true.
I would try. I'll try and move Wilson honestly, because Puka has been kind of fragile this year.
Yeah.
And Stafford is just a better quarterback in a more winning situation. I think that's might actually go against what I'm saying, because there's going to be more games where the Jets are going to be passing to try to catch up.
Yeah, I that's
where there are going to be more games where the Rams just don't need Devontae Adams there at all.
Even with Puka, like if Puka is, Puka stays healthy for the rest of the season, just because he has been like getting injured this year, he's been kind of
watch him have a good November.
He just stays healthy for the rest of the year. Then Devontae Adams is still has the better QB, but Garrett Wilson's going to be getting the lion's shares of targets, and Wilson is going to be getting the lion's share of targets, and
I just worry that
in New York,
Garrett Wilson's going to get hurt a little bit more often.
I feel like Puka will take away too much from Devontae, but he gets so many TDs. Yeah, that's kind of it's hard. And you're first in the league. That's what I'm saying. Like you're first with. You have Darnold. I don't think Darnold's. I don't know. I don't think it's a move that you need to make. I think you're fine with Darnold. Darnold's been having good games all year.
Mm-hmm.
He's shown no reason to really be worried about it. Garrett hasn't missed a game in his career until 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
Okay.
I like I said, I do think he's going to be getting if he's healthy, he comes back, he's getting the lion's share of targets. If you're a PPR league,
who am I thinking of that's been getting hurt over there? Sauce Gardner.
Yeah. I think he's going to be getting more targets than Devontae Adams if everything stays as is. Half PPR still, that's the is.
I would try and move Adams for Mahomes.
I think I'd want Wilson more than Adams for the rest of the season.
There's going to be a lot of games where the Jets are going to be throwing.
Yeah, that's just me. But I mean, I think it is kind of dealer's choice a little bit with, like you said, Puka getting injured. If he gets injured, Devontae gets a lot more targets. And obviously great hands. He's going to do good things with targets. Jets QB is garbage. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah. I mean, that's a good worry. Yeah. But that is true. Yeah.
Worry, yeah.
It is hard. I guess it's kind of like, wide receiver one.
Why are you going to come at us with these tough questions?
Yeah. Wilson has like tons of talent. But like you said, bad QB. It is, that's a really tough. Honestly, that's a tough choice. I honestly, like I said, I don't even think that you necessarily need to do it either, though. Cause
I really don't think you do. I would rather just have Darnold, because then you could have Devontae Adams and Garrett Wilson.
Yeah, I think that Darnold and Mahomes are probably going to be.
He's got JSN and Rashid Shaheed, and
it's so tough. I just don't know what to do. Everyone I've asked has a different opinion. Yeah, I can. Yeah,
I can see why that's happening. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a toughie. I guess, and like I said, how much do you really want Mahomes over? I guess Mahomes is going to probably get more rushing with Pacheco being down. He's probably going to be scrambling a little bit more.
He's not going to get hurt. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
I think Darnold, like I said, I think he's just going to drop some pretty big games, and you really don't want those to happen in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And I think Mahomes is he's way more clutch.
I mean, would I rather have Mahomes over Darnold in fantasy? Absolutely, yeah. But
you might be a little biased in that, though.
Well, yeah, but I mean, also has Hurts. What do you guys think is better rest of the season? Oh, I'm taking Mahomes.
Oh, I would take Hurts.
Yeah, that's
You're insane.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of crazy takes there. Yeah.
I mean, right.
No, I think Mahomes.
I wouldn't start Mahomes. I'd maybe start him on like against the Raiders and
Crazy.
sort of thing.
Mahomes
But
is
like
going to have a lot
Hurts
more.
gets rushing touchdown.
That's the only thing. Is
Yeah.
depending on if you're standard scoring, which I assume.
And when he doesn't do that, he just throws for 300 yards and 3 touchdowns. Yeah, that sort of thing.
I think I asked the wrong two people for that question. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, yeah.
My bad.
Yeah. Yeah, but I do agree. I think that Jalen Hurts has the push for a touchdown, but I don't know. I feel like they're probably gonna, that's gonna get called for a lot more false starts probably to the second half of the season. I think they probably talked to the Eagles about it on their bye and said, "Hey, stop doing that."
We ran it 4 times in a row.
Yeah,
it's disrespectful.
I don't know. I think I think it goes one of two ways. Is that either they really start calling it like, without a doubt, like just like it might not even, it's as close to a false start as it could be, or to not being a false start, and they're calling it, or they just like let it go rampant until it gets just hate banned at the end of the year. But
I think it's fine.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think Mahomes is going to have a lot more 3 touchdown nights than Hurts is. Yeah. So anyway, for now, I think that sticking with Darnold is better. My deadline's November 19th, so I have to make a decision by then. Mahomes would make my team amazing, though, if everyone is healthy. Yeah.
Seahawks have already had their bye, too. So I don't have to worry about that.
Well, you have until the 19th. What's that? 2 weeks, so you have after this week still. Yeah, I do agree with you. I think sticking with Darnold is better from the.
I would just rather have Darnold. It just seems safer.
I'd rather have Darnold with Adams and Wilson rather than Mahomes without one of the two.
That one. Mm-hmm.
For me, it'd be without Adams, because I think that Darnold is throwing to the best quarterback or the best wide receiver in the game right now.
Yes.
If my team stays healthy, I would dominate, but one injury would make my team terrible. Yeah, that's how it is. Yeah, that's
how it's been for a lot of people. Like, shit.
Yeah,
I've done a decent good job of staying healthy, but I'm also 2-7. So great.
Man, the number one guy in our league, in our main league right now, his entire bench is just IR and O
and
injured.
A couple of them have been on bye.
He's still putting up like the most points out of every. He's still the top scoring.
200 points multiple times this season.
The most glass cannon build I've ever seen in my life.
It's insane.
It's crazy.
Someone called him the Marvel Zombie team.
Yeah. And he just keeps winning. He can't keep getting away with it.
Oh, it's crazy. Yeah. We're on. We already did Niners and Giants. We'd be on the Colts and the Steelers. Ooh. So this is one I think we both missed on. No, you got this one right.
I think I'll stick with Darnold for now. I've had Connor, Burrow, Hill, Bucky, Wilson, London, and Eckler. Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
Talk about a hospital wing. Man. Yeah, that's rough, man.
I forgot I had Burrow. That's what I was going to say. Yeah, that's been my big injury. I completely forgot that. Yeah.
I mean, Hill too. Gosh, yeah, Bucky.
Never mind, yours is different.
Yeah, that's a lot different. Yeah, that's like next level. Yeah. Sorry, my first 3 rounds. Anyways, thanks for the advice. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, thanks for the sub.
Thanks, appreciate it.
We got Daniel Jones.
Had a Daniel Jones game.
Not a good game, honestly.
A very Daniel Jones reminiscent game.
This is what I was saying when they get. And we've talked about this. I think. Well, maybe we talked about it just through text message about. Was this just a tough matchup, or I said this during the game when it was. Early in the game.
Yeah, is it a tough matchup or are the Colts essentially like exposed?
Yeah.
Like are they is it proven
50
that
pass attempts.
Yeah.
50 pass attempts and only put up 20 points.
Yeah.
3 picks for Daniel Jones. I still stand by this statement. I don't know. I do think that Pittsburgh's defense would be very good 3 to 4 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Like their defense is got a lot of names on there, you know. You got Darius Slay, Jalen Ramsey, Patrick Queen.
Trey Sermon. Can you click on that real quick?
Trey Sermon.
He's a running back. Oh, it was probably on special teams.
He's on defense, dog.
most likely got a tackle for special teams.
One, yeah, probably special teams. Yeah, probably on a
Kickoff or something.
Kickoff, yeah. But yeah, I was saying Patrick Queen, Darius Slay, Jalen Ramsey, Hayward.
Yeah, this would be really good in like 2000.
I mean, but they kept the highest scoring offense to 20 points.
Man,
not a good fantasy game for JT this game.
Who was the guy that OBJ got into that fight with in 2014? Played for the Panthers. It wasn't Jalen Ramsey. It's crazy how quickly cornerbacks. Yeah. Man. Cornerbacks, they do not stay on top forever. Like Richard Sherman disappeared too. It was Josh Norman.
Oh, yeah, oh my gosh.
Name.
He was a troll too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I think that the Steelers just had a lot of control in this game. Jaylen Warren, if it weren't for those touchdowns, bad game. But less than 2 yards per carry.
Yeah.
Not great.
31 yards.
But 12 points will save you from that.
Yeah, really, this was a big defensive game for the Steelers more than anything. Yeah.
But the Colts were still putting the gas on. I mean, they had 2 receivers go over 100 yards.
Yeah, I remember this was... I watched this game.
I watched some of it. It was a defensive game.
Yeah, where's the... Oh, did I mean to go to Zoom on there?
It's the box score. Play.
Yeah. That was this... this was, their first... or their first touchdown was on a short field, right? Off of a fumble, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
56 yards, not super short. But then they had a 14-yard. Then they threw the pick. Mm-hmm. And then went up by 14, yeah. Then just a lot of punt, another pick. Oof, took that one in for a touchdown. Not to, you know what I mean.
I think Tomlin's been in the league long enough to know what a Daniel Jones looks like, what a Daniel Jones will do, and was able to be like, all right, well, this is what you do against this guy.
Yeah. This was this I get. Whatever.
Yeah, that's
3:36 or 2:51 left in the fourth, or you're trying to.
Oh yeah, he's just chunking it.
You're down by 10. You got to score quick. Yeah.
Yeah, he's doing what he can do. As a Mahomes fan, I'm sure you understand. What
that's what I'm saying. Exactly. Yeah.
You know what's happening there.
Yeah, I know exactly what's happening. But yeah, not a big fantasy night for really a lot of people. Jaylen Warren, just from the 2 touchdowns, 12,
20
15.
points PPR for Pittman. That's pretty good. Oh, are you talking about just on the Steelers side?
Sorry, Steelers, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah, and then Pittman, yeah.
Freiermuth got a touchdown.
They both had good. Al Pearson, Michael Pittman had good games. 100-yard games is.
Josh Downs got the only touchdown, but
115 each.
Right on the dot.
Yeah.
But I think that might have been script of them just throwing it a bunch to try and make up for shit that happened.
Daniel Jones
lost 2 fumbles.
5 turnovers from Daniel Jones this game.
Dang.
That's how you lose a game.
That's I've seen it before. That is some pretty Daniel Jones level
and
stuff.
And to lose only by 7.
1 touchdown.
If you get 5 turnovers on their quarterback, you should be at least 14.
Mm-hmm.
That's
not good.
Yeah. I'm still not. Yeah, I'm not convinced with the Steelers still that they're going to be able to win playoff games.
Steelers or Colts?
Steelers.
I mean,
not either. Colts are pending.
I think this is not a great Steelers squad. I think it's managed to put some stuff together, but I mean they're on par with the Panthers. They have the same amount of win as the Panthers.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of just like, I'm not impressed by it yet. I think that division, right now, if it ended, I think the Pittsburgh Steelers would win the division. Over the Ravens, but I think the Steelers would just be, I don't think they're going to progress. The AFC is really tough.
No, yeah, so I just don't.
They might have caught these guys on a bad day.
I think the Steelers are going to continue to piece together a couple wins, like more wins than losses throughout the rest of the season.
I think so too.
I just don't. I think that they're probably not making it to the conference game. They're not making it to the AFC Championship.
I said that this was Pittsburgh. You said that this was Indy. We both said it was going to be high scoring. You said it was going to be 33-26 Indy.
Yeah.
Not bad, but
we
as far as
you
fantasy,
win some, you lose some.
not a
Yeah,
lot.
obviously Alec Pierce, Michael Pittman. I'm still starting everyone that I'm starting on the Colts.
A.D. Mitchell had a catch.
Yeah, I'm still starting Tyler Warren. I'm still starting Pierce. I'm still starting Pittman. I'm not starting Mitchell.
No.
Hey, he had one for 7 yards before he left. You know, hey.
I think he might be. I think he'll be okay up there. I think this is actually good news for Garrett Wilson. I think it's going to pull a lot of coverages off of him all the time. So, next is the I forget it's different.
We just did Colts, Steelers, Broncos, Texans. Which sadly the Broncos won. Boo, boo.
Broncos win.
Boo.
Not bad. I had
15-7 going into the fourth quarter.
I had Houston, and you actually had Denver.
What happened here? 15-7.
I said it was going to be 31-17. I said it was going to be 24-17.
Gave up the 2-point conversion. Sad. Boo. And then
a lot of punts.
I mean, this whole game. I mean, my goodness, like missed field goal.
This is not a fun game. This is a slog.
Punt, interception, field goal, touchdown. Hey, field goal, punt. Touchdown.
This is one of those games that people will say, "Oh, if you love football,
yeah. Oh, if you like this is
if you're a real football guy,
yeah,
this was your game.
It's just all really good coverage.
You know, this is what that game looks like. It's like that's great, but it's also not a very entertaining game. So,
no, yeah, this was. I'm getting sleepy looking at the play-by-play.
Yeah. Not a pretty game. And C.J. Stroud got hurt. Davis Mills looks like he's going to be starting for the foreseeable future. So,
let's see. So, yeah, Bo Nix, 173, 2 touchdowns and interception. Not a great night. With 3 for 36 helps a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Give you a little 3.6 boost there to counteract the interception.
Mm-hmm. Troy Franklin was the guy. We looked at this earlier. Oh, because we were looking at Cortland Sutton.
Yeah.
Troy Franklin was starting to become Bo Nix's kind of favorite. Troy Franklin just isn't a good wide receiver.
Yeah.
So, unfortunate.
Yeah, this is what I was talking about too, though. Yeah, R.J. Harvey had 5 targets. He's the receiving back over J.K. Dobbins. So if J.K. Dobbins is getting in there, it seems like R.J. Harvey's the better choice between the two still.
Mm-hmm.
It's very sad because I've been starting J.K. Dobbins because of I've been flexing him because Pearsall's been injured.
R.J. Harvey's just the receiving back.
Yeah,
he's starting to turn into it. Those of people who invested in R.J. Harvey at the beginning of the season expecting him to do this, he's doing it. But J.K. Dobbins is still a very good running back and is still going to be starting. So
yeah, he's still getting he's getting the carries.
He's getting the bulk of the carries. You know, with it looks like R.J. Harvey coming in on goal line and receiving downs.
Yeah,
to get
literally nothing fantasy relevant other than everybody is, doing nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sold on Woody Marks.
Me neither. I thought he could be, but he hasn't done anything yet.
I just feel like that's kind of the Texans their defense has been really good.
Mm-hmm.
I think statistically the number 1 defense in the league.
Would you rather have Woody Marks or Kamani Vidal? Is he starting? But he's doing good though. But those are both like waiver wire add-ons.
Yeah, probably.
Him, Rico Dowdle. You know, of all of the waiver wire add-ons from this season, I think Woody Marks is not the best for me.
No, yeah. Yeah, only 1 sack, 4 QB hits. But still held Denver Broncos. I don't know. Denver Broncos aren't. Boo, Denver Broncos.
There's a guy on the Houston Texans named British Brooks. Is his name. I saw that. I think that's a very interesting name. British Brooks, number 44, down there at the bottom.
Oh yeah, British Brooks, 1 tackle.
Yep.
Good for him.
That sounds like a very calm meadow.
It does. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah. Just like I said, not a lot of fantasy relevant stuff other than R.J. Harvey if you're flexing him.
Are you, as a Chiefs fan, scared of the Denver Broncos?
No.
Okay. Now, I'm not saying, like, you're safe in your home. You don't have anything to worry about. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, are you...
You're not safe here.
You're not safe here. I'm saying, are you...
No, I'm not worried about... I still think we beat the Denver Broncos.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I just... Our defense... I don't know. I'm not worried with the offense till...
I think we're getting into crazy takes territory.
I don't think it's a crazy take.
I think it's insane because the Denver Broncos are very good. You know,
they just put an 18 against the Texans now, who I think they do have one of the best defenses right now, or at least performing the best. Jags Raiders.
So this is one of those games that it really shouldn't have been as close as it is. They went into overtime.
Yeah. Man, Raiders trying to get some wins.
Brock Bowers, huge.
Looks like
game.
missed extra point probably. Let's just go down and look. Let's see. Yep, mixed extra point in overtime to lose it for him. Yep.
Looks like it.
Yeah.
Who's that kicker?
Oh no, they went for 2. They went for 2
to Tyler Lockett. Man.
But mixed extra point, so they should have been. They would have been 24.
Where's the missed extra point at?
Would have been
second quarter.
Yep.
See if they went for 2.
No, it's a mixed extra point.
And Carlson, get it together. This is a different game if he sinks that.
Yeah. Well, then they go for 2 on one of these 2 touchdowns. Probably get it.
I just think it's crazy that the Jaguars are not good. I feel like they have a winning record. They look good right now. They're doing okay. They squeaked by a win on the Raiders. Like, can you click on the Jaguars schedule for me? Like, just their team. Here we go. They beat pretty not great teams other than the Chiefs and the Niners. I think those are the 2 real big statement wins.
This was like, yeah.
But the Chiefs one was like that last minute.
There's honestly these 2 games, yeah. Them going in to beat the 49ers at home and then host the Chiefs and still win. Like, yeah.
Like, I think
those are 2 big wins for him for the season for sure.
Mm-hmm. But they drop it to everybody else in the NFC West, you know. And the Bengals, whenever they still had Joe Burrow. So I just feel like, I don't know. I don't think the Jaguars are a good team. Getting blown out 35-7, you know, I feel like that they're the most fraudulent team this year. I think they're more fraudulent than the Colts.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, I'm a Jags hater, so.
You agree? Yes.
Yeah, I'm not going to disagree. I think that, you know, they're not going to probably do much in playoffs.
If Jacksonville and Cleveland were playing each other, what movie would you watch?
I'm not sure. Whatever's on.
Whatever else is on, I got you.
Let's see, so we were talking about. Oh yeah, we didn't talk about. Sorry, I just clicked out. We didn't talk about box score.
How's Genty doing? Ugh. He had a receiving touchdown.
Let's see. So 4 for 47. So 89 yards and 5 receptions and a touchdown. Good. Yeah, good game.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not mad about that.
Do you think he's a first round running back still?
Next year? No, I don't think he will be next year.
He's going to be one of those second, third round guys. You're like, I got a wide receiver in the first, so I'll take a swing on Genty this year. You know,
probably second or third.
I think it's crazy that Tom Brady came out of retirement, but hopefully he'll pull a lot of coverages off of Genty. So
yeah. Could Could you imagine?
That'd be crazy.
I think that's the only team he can't play for.
Literally the one team that he wouldn't be allowed to play for. Yeah. Actually, I don't think you can be an active player in the league and a partial owner.
Yeah, true. Probably not.
There was a huge deal about Caleb Williams' dad wanting that or something.
Yeah.
So,
Geno Smith, 284, 4 touchdowns and a pick.
Very Geno game.
Not a bad game. I'm happy with that if he's my quarterback in fantasy.
Well, next week it's going to look a lot different.
Yeah.
It's going to be 98 yards and 3 interceptions type thing. He does that.
So mean.
He could be good. He is good.
Geno, not my Geno.
I can't be a starting quarterback in the NFL. But,
True.
I just other quarterbacks can, do better than what Geno does sometimes.
Yeah.
So.
Brock Bowers.
Huge comeback game.
Sheesh.
Massive game.
Ooh.
If you drafted Brock Bowers in the second or third round,
you're finally justified.
It finally makes sense. You've been wondering why you did that this whole
you mean
time.
First round? Didn't he go first round?
No, he would. I think maybe in a couple of our free leagues, maybe I saw that, but I know in ours he went second or third.
Yeah.
But
he's definitely tight end one off the board.
Yep. If he's healthy, he's the guy. Do you think that he's still going to be the number one tight end in next year's fantasy draft, or do you think someone like Tucker Kraft? Well, no, he's hurt. He's coming off of an
Tucker
ACL
Kraft
tear.
Coming off an ACL.
Tyler Warren.
Oh, Tyler Warren could actually. Depends.
Trey McBride.
Depends on how
doing really good.
Colts end of year goes, but I think at the moment right now people are. If Brock Bowers continues to have games like this for the rest of the season, like even if it's like every other game is a game like this,
something like this,
like 1 or 2 touchdowns. If he's getting 1 or 2 touchdowns, consistently, semi-consistently, whatever you want to say, like he might miss a game or two, but I think he's still gonna be the number one tight end off the board.
I think so too. All right. And who else? Anybody else mattered? No, Jacoby Myers, no longer on the team. He is now what is he again?
Jacoby Myers is he's not a Seahawk. No, is he a...
Where did he go again? We said it earlier.
Yeah. Shouldn't smoke.
Oh my God. This is such a bad format. Man, I know he's on my team, and I'm super... Jacksonville. Oh, Jacksonville. He's actually playing the team that he just lost to.
That's fine.
He was like, hey, look, I'm just not going to get on the plane, actually.
I'm staying here.
Now, how annoying would that be if they told him after he got back to Vegas, hey, actually...
Pack your shit. Well, I mean, I don't know. Back. At least he has to come back to pack. I said he has to come back to pack.
Yeah, true.
Can't just expect the man to just, live there with everything he brought.
I just assume that all of the NFL players that aren't superstars just live with like a bug out bag.
It's just
they
live in like a small like 600 square foot condo. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They're just like as soon as the trade deadline ends, they're like, okay, I can put a poster up.
No, it's just like the ones in I guess he's in in Vegas. He might be he's in like the little just like a little room, that the bed comes out of the wall and like the kitchen and sinks right there. It's all just like a tiny little.
He's like, I'm a millionaire.
Yeah. He's like, I gotta go. I knew it was coming eventually. We sucked this year.
Yep.
Honestly, I don't know if you're an NFL player and you're a millionaire and you're on a team, you're Jacoby Myers or, probably not Brock Bowers or maybe.
I don't know if Jacoby Myers is a millionaire. I would have to say he's at least makes at least 6 digits because I don't know how far his thing was spread out, his contract.
How long has he been in the league? Oops. Oh hi. Yeah, he's a millionaire. Okay. Well, I mean, he's 7 years in. I would guarantee. We'll look up his contract. Let's see.
Say some people like to spend a lot of money.
Well, whether or not he spent it all.
Oh, he's fine.
Yeah.
3 years for 33 million.
Yeah,
okay.
Like I said, he signed a.
If it was like 3 years for like 3 million or 4 million, I'd be like, man, some of that might got eaten by taxes. But
brother, if he's
he's fine.
If that's what he's hauling in, like he needs to get a new agent. Like that's crazy. That'd be crazy.
I mean,
yeah, you sign a contract. If you're signing a contract as a wide receiver, 1 or 2, on a team, like
I don't know if he wasn't the wide receiver 1 at the time.
just I said 1 or 2.
I don't even think he was number 2. It was Devontae Adams and no, I guess it was him.
I mean, he signed a $33 million contract. They're paying him $11 million a year. I mean,
all right. Next is going to be the Saints and the Rams.
they're all millionaires, Bo.
Some of them.
Most of them.
A good chunk. Anybody whose name you know.
Yeah, as I say, if you know their name, yeah.
If you know their name, they're probably a millionaire, except for Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And so, is he? No.
If he
got a rookie contract, but I don't think he got a big.
He's a first-round rookie contract, though.
Oh, that's a good point. Never mind. Did they spent a first-round pick on him? What other players could they have gotten instead?
Can't name one.
I can't think of one. 1 year, 1.7.
Yeah, so he is technically. I mean, that's probably you're talking about.
In New Orleans, that could have very easily gotten eaten up by taxes.
Wait, what? New Orleans? He got back on the Chiefs, so.
He's a Chief now?
Yeah.
When did that happen?
Or no, he's not. Sorry, he is on the Saints now. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's right. I don't know why I'm thinking Chiefs. He got
4 for 10 though.
Yeah.
So
his rookie, 4-10. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's a 32. That was 32 that year, right? Or was he 31? Yeah, 32. That might be 31.
Some of that got eaten by taxes.
Anyway. Yeah, some of that got eaten by taxes, but that's at least. If you're making $600,000 a year after taxes and you're in the NFL, you have no reason not to be a millionaire after 3 years.
Food's up.
Someone got to pay them team dinners.
Someone's got to pay those. Yeah, you don't get a whole lot of that rookie contract. You get bullied out of it.
Yeah, this is what I was talking about. Yeah, this is. Yeah, I think did he get a carry? No,
who?
Clyde.
Doesn't look like it.
No, I swear I saw him get a carry on Red Zone, but I guess not.
They might have been showing highlights.
Yeah. Yeah, and they just happened. Clyde Edwards-Helaire highlights are dime a dozen. Maybe it was from last week. Yeah, I don't know.
But it looks like the Saints not very good. Are they going quarterback? I know that seems like a crazy question because obviously.
Yeah, I think you have to.
But
or you trade for someone in the offseason. Maybe if you can get like.
I'll say if they get Kyler Murray.
Yeah,
or if they get
Daniel Jones, maybe decides to leave and they can afford him. You know, like
because he's only there for a year, or they get Anthony Richardson or something. So another like project quarterback, maybe even a stopgap, because it doesn't look like this year's quarterback class is very good.
No, anyway. I bet they probably worked for one in the offseason somehow.
They're gonna get one.
Yeah,
you know, I think, but I just like it. Really, it's like who I think if it was Kyler Murray, I don't think they're drafting a quarterback in the first round. You know.
No, I think if they're getting any quarterback, or if they go for anybody I don't think the quarterback class is good enough to take anyone in the first round, even if your
teams are going to be going. Oh, it just because there are definitely going to be a lot of teams. It's not exactly like what you're like. You might be like, we'll get a quarterback in the second, but like there's going to be other teams that are like, we don't have a choice.
Yeah,
we have to get one in the first this year.
That's fair. Yeah. So like we need our guy, and this is our chance. Like,
and it's like, I really like the guy, but you know.
Yeah, we can't risk everyone at 32 picks in between or 31 in between it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Very true, but I don't know. I think I bet I would put more money on them trading for a quarterback. Ooh, I look washed out. So I look bright.
You do look bright. Well, I look dark. It's like the good and the evil, you know.
Yeah. It's like for some reason when I'm like right there, it white balances me. It like sees more of my skin.
Here, plug this in. Do you have a place to plug this one in on?
Oh, I'm sorry. All my USBs are full.
And then suddenly the stream just ends.
Yeah, my USBs are full.
Damn. All right.
I'll probably have one in the back, but I don't want to fiddle with it. And then...
Yeah, I got you. Let's see if this will work. Be crazy because it's just a light.
But yeah, I'm not still,
that did work.
I'm not starting anybody on New Orleans other than, man, I don't even want to start Kamara at this point. 6 carries. They gave him 6 carries.
No, I'm bright. Oh,
I mean, what a this. Let's look at this play-by-play. I'm gonna guess it's a lot of 3 and outs. 3 and out. 3 and out. 3 and out.
There we go. There we go.
That's
very bright.
Yeah, 3 and out. 3 and out. 3 and out. 8 play field goal. 3 and out. Touchdown. 3 and out. Turnover on down. So yeah, 6, 12, 15. Quick math. 21, 24,
doing something.
32,
around with this.
35, 38. I probably just added up by going to the box score, but 41 plays. Yeah, I could have just done that. Oh no, it's only 39 though.
There's 2 plays that aren't accounted for. Go back.
No.
Okay.
I just did bad math, I'm sure.
Yeah, no, Saints. Do you think that this is a do you think that they're going to ride through with Kellen Moore? Or do you think that this is going to be his only year in New Orleans?
I think they'll ride through with him.
I think out of all of the things on this team that they're going to commit to, Kellen Moore is the only thing.
Yeah.
I think that they'll move Alvin Kamara before they let go of Kellen.
Yeah.
Moore, so Rashid Shaheed, highest, got the most catches, had the most targets, no longer on the team.
Yeah, so those are going to be going to, I would assume, Olave and probably, honestly, Jawan Johnson.
Yeah, I almost dropped him this week, and then I was like, I think he actually might.
Yeah, Jawan Johnson might be a good pickup for...
He fell off in the middle of the season after having a good first couple weeks.
Yeah.
But I would say that's just what he does. Sometimes he'll just pop off for a really big week and then just disappear. He's not a consistent tight end, but he'll work in a pinch when you need him to sometimes.
Yeah.
But I just feel like the Saints, they're just not good.
Yeah, and this. Oh, actually, yeah, Devontae. What's his target? We were talking to that guy about it. I don't know if he's probably not watching, but probably should have went and looked at his game log because. I mean, he does have games where he's getting. I think Puka was hurt around this time though too.
Mm-hmm. He's consistently getting
at least 7, mostly 8+ consistently.
Yeah, he's never gotten less than 6 targets.
Yeah, so, man, I definitely do. Going back, I wouldn't want to get rid of either of them.
Yeah.
So I think Wilson's a little bit.
I would just go Darnold rest of the season.
Yeah, coming back to that. Yeah.
Yeah, just to come back to that for a moment. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Puka Nacua 7 for 95 and a touchdown. Devontae Adams 5 for 62 touchdowns. Man, good. Even Tyler Higbee 3 for 13, got a touchdown though. So if you're, looks like.
Man, if you're just desperately streaming tight, that's the Higbee spot, man.
Higbee looks like
always where he's at.
Allen and is Colby Parkinson also a tight end?
Yeah.
So 4 and 2 between them.
McVay cycles his tight ends.
Yeah.
But he will favor Higbee, but he cycles them. And Higbee sometimes has big games, but he is one of, last year, he was like the lead waiver wire tight end the entire season.
Yeah. Because he just kept getting dropped and then picked back up when he had a big game again.
Yeah, exactly.
But Kamara with the lost fumble too. Ooh, 6 for 14 and lost. Negative points.
Cameron Kitchens got that fumble.
2 points for a fumble. Do we lose 2 or do we?
It's 2 fumbles. It's 2 points.
2 points. Yeah. So that offsets 1.3 and 2.4.
Did Kamara get you negative points this week?
No, well, it depends. He got 0.7, it looks like. It should be because 2.7. Half a point per start, Marv or Brees.
Marv.
Oh, PPR. Marv. 100%.
But Jacoby Brissett, he really
Brees Hall, I'm not. Yeah, I know he's like.
He's gonna be the guy in New York for a little bit.
Yeah, but he wanted out. I don't know. I know that he can't. He didn't get out, but
they have Cleveland, who's a pretty tough defense this week. So I'd rather go Harrison.
Yeah, I would say stay with the hot hand, Marvin Harrison, and.
Oh yeah, it's Arizona Seattle, so it might be a shootout.
Yeah, I would stay with the hot hand. Just Brissett's been doing it.
He's gonna have Devin Witherspoon on him the whole game. Marvin Harrison will. But I don't know if that will make much of a difference. So, because they're going to have to get off of him eventually because Trey McBride's going to need to get to cover too.
Yeah.
I think I'd go Marv. And I'm a Brees believer.
I guess I'm just not a Jets. I guess it's half PPR, so it's not as important there, and I don't know. Jets just like, kind of dumped three key players.
Yeah, 3 big players. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
2 big players.
2 Sauce.
Quentin Williams.
Quentin Williams. I thought they got someone else.
I think they brought in.
Oh no, they brought in Adonai Mitchell. Yeah, and that's another thing too. Yeah, Mitchell's gonna be. Well, he won't be coming in and starting.
Yeah, he won't be
an impact anyways. But yeah.
But
yeah, I'm not a Jets believer.
Rams just put on a clinic on the Saints. I think this is just the Saints being bad and the Rams being good. This is just an unstoppable force meets a marshmallow.
Yeah.
And just
a movable object
blows right through it. So.
Oh gosh, I don't want to talk about this.
So this is the one that he's been dreading, the one that we're going to talk about, the one that I want to talk about the most because it's the only game I watched this last weekend.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I actually missed most of it. I was living my life, doing better things.
Yeah.
No, it was. This was kind of a rough game actually, and I kind of just. Mahomes had some. There were some weird calls in this game, I think. What do you think? What was your takeaway? We want to hear it from you, not me.
It was just, I don't know. I think it was just bad play, honestly. I don't know.
Yeah.
It just didn't look like the Chiefs could really, I don't know.
If the Chiefs won this game, it would have been the ugliest Chiefs win this season.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm a little bit, I think I imbibed a little bit too much. So I'm looking over. Oh yeah, this pick was kind of one of those where it's like, okay, like that's kind of where it felt like it's probably over at this point.
Yeah, no, I stepped outside for this one, and then I just get your text of just being like, I guess it's over, and I was like, what? I literally because Kelsey had just gotten a first down.
Yeah. But he missed a field goal, of course. Now, these are the worst ones for me. Is that I do like, there's still hope, and I hate it. Like, it gets your heart every time. Like I'm like, oh, they missed a field goal. Like now we have good field position. Yeah, we have no timeouts, but we've done this before. First play, 18 yards out of bounds, sick. 17 seconds left. Like we need 10 yards, 10 yards to get in field goal range probably. I'm like, cool, like we're getting there. Like we're gonna we need we don't need field goal. I'm high.
You need a touchdown.
Yeah, we need a touchdown. But I'm just like, there's still hope,
There's hope there.
Yeah, I think this was a big overthrow if I remember. He was under pressure. When was the intentional grounding call?
Oh yeah, I thought that one was insane.
That was
because didn't he get hit during that? Right there.
Was it? Oh yeah, this one.
No, down there.
10-yard penalty, intentional grounding. Yeah, he got hit, but the ball was tipped.
Yeah, that's what it was. It got tipped.
It was a tip ball. Yeah. So I thought that was a little bit. That was a little crazy. Obviously, then he just took a huge sack.
They were just like, yeah, but you were going to throw it into the ground anyway.
Yeah.
We know what you were going to do.
And it was tipped. I don't think it gets the receiver, but it's close enough if it's not tipped that it's not intentional grounding. Mm-hmm. And the fact that it's tipped, I thought the whole thing is like it can't be intentional grounding if it is tipped.
Exactly, yeah.
But yeah, that is what it is. There's so many like just behind the this. I hate that. 1st and 10, get a 5-yard pass, and then behind the line of scrimmage pass Xavier Worthy. Mm-hmm. Like it just gets blown up. I can't stand that. Like the run game, yeah. Granted, we only have Kareem Hunt, but like Kareem Hunt, what do you average? 4.5 yards a carry with a long of 13. Mm-hmm. Still probably, that probably drops him down like 3.94 yards a carry. Like, take the on 2nd and 5, run the ball.
Yeah.
Why are you throwing a screen pass like that? And then Buffalo just, our defense just did not do a very good job.
I feel like there's a big prevalence of screen passes in today's NFL that I don't know if it's really responding to entertaining or good gameplay. You know? I don't know how often those are turning into big play touchdowns and whatnot.
This was huge.
In the first quarter?
Yeah, this turnover on downs. Good play from the defense. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, George Karlaftis still looked good, but he made, he missed some tackles. And I get it, Josh Allen's going to happen.
It is Josh Allen.
Yeah, but...
he had 6 tackles total. 1 solo, half a sack. No, that's a solo sack. That's what that is. Okay, so he's had a sack, and you're still just like, man... Could have been better.
No, I'm saying, well, no. If you watch his tape, it could have been. He had a lot where I don't know if it's from him. He had one open field that he just missed.
Leo Chenal had a good moment. I remember. Did he get a fumble or did he? Was he got the sack?
Okay, yeah. And obviously Chris Jones still not showing up on the stat sheet, but I just you can't put what he does on a stat sheet.
I think that's
he just
one
gets doubled every time.
Yeah, it's the Jordan Davis problem. Yeah, for us. Yeah,
it's just like he's not showing up on the stat sheet and he's not getting 10 sack seasons anymore just because But that's fine because it leads George Karlaftis to be. I mean, George Karlaftis was top coming into the week. I don't know what it was, but he was top 10 in QB pressures.
He's got like a 1920s Chicago mobster name.
Yeah, he does. But yeah, just we didn't win the enough of the turnover game. No interceptions.
Yeah. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Yeah, James Cook, 27 for 114 against, and that's kind of that was a little bit disappointing to me too. Was that their run game was working so well when
you were just absolutely mogging. You were super jello of James Cook just going crazy, and you were like, we could have that if we had like Breece Hall.
I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't understand why a third is too much when our running back room is Kareem Hunt and Brashad Smith.
I think they're looking at...
Oh, no, yeah, we do have Clyde again. See, I was right. I'm not crazy. It was for the Chiefs.
It must be some sort of weird website glitch.
Yeah, it must be. No, yeah, we got Clyde back, yeah. And he took it was his first carry with the Chiefs again, and he got... It was...
was it really emotional for you?
It was -2.
It was -2. You were like, that's... You stood up and started clapping. You're like, that's my Clyde.
I was like, yeah, welcome back, buddy. It was like, I think it was a first down carry, too. Like... First down, -2 yards, cool. He got another one for 7 though, so
I think I would rather have a 3rd round pick that I can spend on a good offensive lineman just for depth purposes than Breece Hall if I'm Kansas City. Because I still have my 1st and my 2nd. I can spend those on a running back. I could spend my 4th and my 5th on a running back and still wind up with someone serviceable.
But I feel like we're riding with Pacheco. He's just injured. Like, we don't need to spend a third. Like, it gets us what matters now is Super Bowls now. That's what matters, and I think Breece Hall moves the needle a lot for the Chiefs.
That's addiction, all right. That's a problem. Okay.
I'm just saying. I think you agree with me. I don't know.
No, I think so. I think,
or you should agree with me.
I think there could have been other running backs that they might have gone for to at least show that they were making effort. If they were like zeroed in Breece Hall or bust, and that was the only thing that they made. But I'm like, they could have very easily had gotten, I don't know, who's another decent running back that's just not in a great situation.
Kamara.
Yeah, they could have tried to get Alvin Kamara. Saints were moving people. The Jets were just the one that everybody was doing it off of.
Yeah.
What if they got Aaron Jones? Or Jordan Mason from the Vikings. Not bad, kind of.
No, I feel like Breece Hall definitely moves the needle, and it's worth a third to if the difference between us making the playoffs even, and not it's worth a 3rd round pick.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that Breece Hall really does, nothing. Kareem Hunt had, not a bad game. 11 for 49 and a touchdown, 4.5 yards a carry. Yeah, I'm not upset with Kareem Hunt at all. I would rather have Brees Hall as the starting running back and Kareem Hunt taking the 3rd and 1s, 3rd and 2s. You know,
If someone were to clip that, you saying, I'm not upset with Kareem Hunt at all, and put it next to footage.
I know. Yes.
Yeah. No, I think.
What I think.
Well, I think Kareem Hunt. I just think his best years are behind him. Yeah. Is the only big problem. I really do think that the Chiefs need to invest in young running backs, and I kind of think it's not a bad idea to just go to not get Brees or not get Kamara and kind of work Brashad Smith in a little bit more. I think that was the plan with him. I don't think he was just like, we need a camp body. You know, we're going to spend a 4th-round pick on a camp body. You know,
I just think that. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's worth the 3rd.
I think he's getting eased into it. I don't think he's shown a lot of promise yet, but I think that that's fine. Neither did Patrick Mahomes his rookie year. Yeah. So,
but anyways,
if Rashard Smith comes out next year, you get him in the 7th round. You know, because he's splitting carries with Kareem Hunt or someone else, Pacheco or something, and he blows up. You know, that would not be surprising to me at all.
Yeah, he's a little small, but obviously, Dalton Kincaid, James Cook game for Buffalo. Josh Allen game. That was kind of it.
Dalton Kincaid. Dawson Knox watching Dalton Kincaid do everything that Dawson Knox wants to do.
Yeah. Khalil Shakir, 7 receptions at least for 43. So
that's how I feel like Noah Gray lives his life.
Yeah,
you know, just watching Kelsey do everything.
Yeah, just waiting. He's like, he'll leave eventually.
I could be there. I could be that guy.
Rashee Rice still doing stuff for. I'm happy with 12 from him. There's 13 with the. Or 12.6.
A lot of big play, splashy yards. Yeah. Not a lot of like small stuff happening on the Kansas City.
No, it was an ugly offensive game, honestly. Some big plays to keep him alive, and
that's all you can do sometimes.
Yeah, but yeah, moving on. Sad day. I do think this kind of ends the Chiefs' #1 seed hunt.
I don't know if it does, because the other best team got beaten by Pittsburgh.
Yeah, but now we have to contend with the Bills, so they get the heads up tiebreaker. Mm-hmm. So I think that hurts a lot. And then the Colts is going to be big too, but I think it's probably not looking good for the #1 seed for Chiefs. I don't think it's going to happen now.
Are you scared of Jacksonville?
No.
Okay. I was just curious. There's been a running joke for like 3 or 4 years that I've been saying to him that the Jacksonville Jaguars are going to bounce the Chiefs out of the wild card, and then the Chiefs, scared, kept getting the #1 seed instead.
Yeah.
So.
Yikes.
Or something similar.
Seahawks beat up the Commanders. I think we both expected this.
Yes, we said. By the way, because we didn't say anything, the last one, because all of the afternoon games were Jimmy's. Yeah. We all gimmies. We both said Jacksonville. We both said Rams. I said Buffalo. You said Kansas City. And then the Sunday night game, you said Washington.
Oh, I did say Washington?
You said Washington 24-21.
Oof.
And I said Seahawks 32-20. I said they were going to beat the shit out of them. They were just going to beat them up.
Well, Jane Daniels is out. Still had a good game for his fantasy owners on the way out, though. Mm-hmm. We have 65 and a touchdown rushing with,
third interception, but...
Yeah. Knocks out 50 yards.
Yeah. JSN, best guy in the league, best offensive player. I have him as the offensive player of the year over Jonathan Taylor.
No touchdowns though, so that will hurt a little bit.
I also said Jonathan Taylor was getting MVP. So.
Oh, you did. Yeah, that's right.
I'm insane.
Yeah, well, that's not gonna happen.
Here for the insane takes. Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen now.
Yeah.
So, but no, it really was just the Seahawks beating the shit out of the Commanders. I saw something on Pat McAfee about whether or not they were arguing if the Seahawks were the best team in the league.
Yeah.
Now the Indies dropped a couple.
Yeah.
And there's not really a whole lot of like real shining talent.
Yeah, and they just got a little bit better.
How do you feel about a Seahawks Buffalo Super Bowl?
Be entertaining.
Yeah, all right. Would you watch that?
Yeah, I watch it. I'm going to watch the Super Bowl most. I mean, if Buffalo's in it, I'm watching it. If honestly, there's not a lot of teams. I don't think. If it was like Broncos,
if it was Cleveland and New York Giants.
Oh well, yeah, I'm not watching that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Actually, I probably would just
Well, I don't know any NFC teams that you just straight up hate, like you hate the Browns,
yeah,
and the Jaguars, and other divisional
yeah.
rivals.
It's mostly
of the Chiefs.
AFC stuff.
Yeah.
NFC teams, I'm probably if it's the Broncos. Man, probably watch it. I would watch
Broncos,
it. The
49ers.
Seahawks. Yeah, probably Broncos 49ers. Yeah, probably would be the.
You'd skip that.
I'll probably skip. I might skip that one.
I would skip the Cleveland 49ers game. I like the Broncos. I don't have as much absolute like hate for them.
I would check it out at half and see who's winning. If the Broncos are behind, I'd start watching.
Kid Rock is the halftime show.
Oh, can't, bro! Oh my gosh.
They designed this thing.
Oh my gosh, they got it's like the complete. It's the backlash to Bad Bunny. They get Kid Rock.
They got Kid Rock.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I would watch the halftime show.
I might watch that.
I would watch the halftime show. It's gonna be so.
I don't like Kid Rock, but I would want to see what he does with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to see like how bad it is. It's gonna be like comparatively to like the production value, like Kid Rock production value. Just it doesn't matter what he does.
I hope they bring in monster trucks.
It's gonna be like Bald Eagles and like
ramp a monster truck.
Hell Yeah Brothers
over a car. No, I hope they bring in the fucking the giant robot dinosaur that breathes fire.
Does he come in sniffing? He comes in sniffing.
The Kid Rock?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you look across the stadium. There's just a lone police officer in the tunnel.
He said, "I'm looking for Kid
I'm
Rock."
I'm a cowboy.
No, he says, "I'm looking for Kid Rock," and he says, "Who?" He says, "I said Kid," and ball, bang, bang. It'd be a good time.
I can smell a pig from a mile away.
It would be god awful, but I would watch it.
Yeah.
So anyway, back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Seattle Seahawks and Washington. Yeah, just a beat down. I don't think Washington's making playoffs. Jane Daniels isn't looking good for the rest of the year. Marcus Mariota's not a good quarterback.
Yeah.
Washington definitely getting a top 10 pick, I think, and I would bet that they spend that on offensive line.
Yeah.
So wouldn't surprise me if they got whoever the best running back in the draft is, though. So I like Krosky Merritt, but he is he's not that. Was a believer, but we're halfway through the season. Has he broken 100 yards yet?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. And I'm discounting the first 2 or 3 weeks. You know?
Oops.
Game log. Oh, stats is fine.
Game log, you're right.
Yeah. Once. Against the Chargers.
Chargers just charger it.
Yep. And that was, they even on the games that they've won.
Yeah, and he hasn't had a touchdown since then either.
Yep. Since that Chargers game, he's been real not good.
Yeah.
And I kind of October was.
He's had 2 games. He's had 2 good games.
Yeah. I'm just that's about what you expect from a 7th round pick.
Yeah.
But if you get the top running back in the draft, whoever it is in the top 10 pick, then you have a really good run game to help out Jaden Daniels.
Yeah.
You know, so it wouldn't surprise me if they just got whoever the best running back is or offensive line. You know. But they are definitely getting a first round. They are getting a top 10 pick. In the last game, do you want to just move to the last game?
Yeah, I'll move the last game. Then I'm gonna.
Last game is Cardinals and Cowboys.
I'll be right back.
All right.
Just let me grab a drink. I'm thirsty.
I got you. So, this was the Monday night game. I watched a little bit of this. Jacoby Brissett's a good quarterback, and I was saying it earlier. I think that Brissett is there's kind of this weird bell of just being you come in and you're the backup for a while and you learn a bunch of things and you learn what coverages look like in the NFL and you know how people are supposed to react and do things and you eventually kind of get the start and you do well. Jacoby Brissett has always been one of the best backup quarterbacks in the league. I remember whenever he was a Colt, and I'm just glazing Jacoby Brissett.
Oh, yeah.
I remember when he was a Colt, and he wound up being very good. He's a big guy, and he's got a good arm, and he's just getting smarter, and he's being better at reading coverages. We kind of saw this a mile away. I said Dallas 28-27. You said it was. We both said Dallas. You said 28-17. But we both figured that Arizona was going to get some scores.
No, I think we talked about this too. That this was the one that we could see the Cowboys losing at home. But
yeah, Jacoby Brissett's good, and I don't think the Cowboys are good. I think they have a good offense, but I think getting rid of Micah Parsons was a very bad decision by their franchise, and it's going to be the white buffalo they're going to be trying to chase ever since, and that's what happened. They had to go get Quinnen Williams.
Which of these two teams do you think has a better chance to make the playoffs?
Left with Jacoby Brissett.
Do you think you're taking Cardinals with Jacoby Brissett?
Yeah, but I'm also a Cowboys hater, so
yeah.
But I also think that the Cowboys are just, their defense could be so good, but man, did they kind of just nerf the front seven.
Yeah.
The entire identity of the defense kind of went with Micah Parsons. If they would have kept him, I mean, I used to give them the benefit of the doubt and say, as long as Deron Bland is doing well, then the Micah Parsons trade makes sense.
Yeah.
But Deron Bland, he'll have a couple interceptions in a game and stuff, but that's not stopping the run game. That's not turning off the pass game like a good pass rush will, And so they just don't have, the Cowboys just don't have what it takes on defense right now, I think, to make it to the playoffs.
Yeah.
And I think the Cardinals kind of have that, hey, we're kind of underdogs. We're losing our star quarterback for this backup guy, and we're all kind of feeling defeated, but we're feeling better about it. And we're feeling they have that drive. They have the underdog drive that the Cowboys don't have. So
I think I agree with you. I do think if I had to guess, I would say that they have the harder schedule. They probably do, looking at it. Yeah, they still have to play the Rams twice.
Oof,
They got to play the Bucks, the 49ers again.
The Seahawks this week.
The Jags isn't, and then the Rams,
And they could very easily drop that Jags one.
Any of these games, too, could be tough.
I think those three games are actually the easiest part.
Texans,
the Falcons,
is probably
and the
a gimme
Bengals.
now. Falcons, I don't think it's a gimme. I think that they can still contend, win a game, and I don't think that
We'll see.
Cardinals defense has been doing good. I mean, they held the Seahawks to 23, 49ers at home. They held to 16.
Yeah. Most of these are just one possession, couple points.
Yeah. Well, I mean, one possession, one possession, one possession, one possession, one possession, one possession.
Yeah, all of them actually.
2 possession. Other than the Cowboys game, this was their first 2 possession win or loss.
And even then, a lot of that, a lot of that came later.
Yeah.
For the Cowboys. So I do think. Well, we'll get to predictions this next thing. Did you already have the ticker ready?
The ticker? Oh no, I was just gonna change it on.
Okay.
We'll do it live.
We'll do it live.
I'm so bright. I'm so washed out.
But we're about to switch to next week. Week 10. We're already on the 10th week of the NFL season.
Yeah. Goes so fast.
It does. It goes by really quick.
So many losses. Oh well.
We're tied. We're tied on the season.
Yeah.
We've gotten most of them right. It's not like, we've both gotten 80 games right and 54 wrong. But what's really cool, he got, if it's your first time watching it, he got a score right earlier this year. And that's why he gets the little star sticker next to his name.
No, I guess it's probably just going to be easier to do it this way.
So this week, I am going to try and also get my own and get the scores right. He's going to do the same thing. He's going to try and double up and possibly get more. This week starts tomorrow, and it's going to be in Denver, and it's going to be the Raiders. So, that looks good. Beautiful. What are you doing tomorrow night? Are you watching this game, or are you what movie are you watching instead?
No, I'll probably watch the game.
You're gonna be like, Stuart Little's on.
No, I'm gonna watch it, just in the hopes that the Raiders win. I'm gonna be rooting for the Raiders.
You're really rooting for the Raiders?
Yeah, of course I'm rooting for the Raiders. They're the underdog. I think that's kind of one for 2 reasons. Obviously, we need the Broncos to lose as many games as possible because 10 in a row to winning the division 10 times in a row would feel great. and we need a lot of help. So we need the Broncos to definitely lose this.
I think the universe has been working against you this year.
Yeah.
You know?
Sometimes it feels like that.
So, I know it does. Well, it is.
Yeah.
So, I'm confirming that, and I'm going to go Denver this week.
Oh, I mean, I'm taking Denver too.
I thought you said you were going Raiders.
No, I want the Raiders. I'm
already
going
wrote
to
you
be
down
rooting for the Raiders.
I already wrote you down.
No, I'm taking Broncos to win, though.
Okay, I'm taking Denver to win as well.
Yeah, but I will be rooting for the Raiders to win. I will be okay with losing.
Well, here, let me posit something before we continue. Does this feel like a trap game? It's a divisional game. It's Thursday night. Raiders have not been doing well, but they did pretty good last week. They did just trade
away their number one wide receiver.
Did they? Brock Bowers is still there.
Yeah, true.
And Trey Tucker does good game sometimes.
No, I don't think it is. I mean, I think the Broncos' defense is too good. They just gave away a weapon, and that's gonna make it a lot easier for the Broncos' defense.
Do you think Genty does anything this game, or do you think the Broncos completely turn him off too?
I'm sure he has a decent game. I'm sure he'll put up 70, 80 yards. Maybe 100 from scrimmage.
Mm-hmm.
If Genty owners, myself, and my free league included.
I feel like I can see the argument that's a trap game because it's a divisional game.
Mm-hmm.
It's Sunday night. It's primed
Thursday
for
night.
it with this guy, with one team being
Thursday.
the best. What did I say?
You said Sunday.
Oh, yeah, no, Thursday night.
Wow.
A Thursday night, and one team is doing way better than the other one. I can totally see the argument that this is a trap game, but man, do I feel like the Broncos are just better than the Raiders, I think I'm going to go Denver, and I think I'm going to go, this might not be an entertaining game, 32-17.
Oh, I don't think the Broncos offense is putting up that much.
I think it's going to be a lot of defensive Geno Smith throwing short picks.
I'm saying 24 to 12.
Wow.
13.
That's insane. I mean, it's not. I don't know why I'm saying that, but I got to give you something.
No, I just Broncos offense hasn't been that great. They've kind of been held on by their defense for most of the season. They've had a couple of good quarters of football, but I'm still not. I think that they're out of all 7-2 is crazy. I think they're kind of feel like the Chiefs last year, where they're winning and you're just like, man, they can't keep getting away with it.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of what the Broncos feel like right now too. Is where it's like I just feel like they're
I think they're very good. I think that they're I think they're probably, and it could be argued that they're the best team in their division. So
their best wins this year were against the Eagles, and
I don't remember that.
The Eagles, I guess the Cowboys. Then that Giants win, obviously, that was a big win. But that was that's what I'm talking about. That one good quarter of football there,
Oh yeah, that was a huge. I forgot that's the one where they came back.
Yeah,
huge win.
And they stomped out the Cowboys, obviously.
They're 0-1 in the division. That's not very good.
Wow.
This is really kind of their first divisional game since September.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I kind of. I'm not gonna go spicy. I'm gonna be safe and just say Denver. All right, I'm not gonna do spicy. I'm gonna leave it alone.
Be spicy, let it flow.
No. It's too easy. It's too easy. Next one is
take the Raiders, you coward.
Huh?
Take the Raiders, you coward.
I have to change my score too, and I wrote it in pen. It's not one of those erasing pens from the 2000s.
Falcons, Colts.
All right, so. I feel like... Do you feel like that there's a slide going on in Indianapolis? If they lose this game...
They're in Berlin.
They are in a completely different part of the world. This game could kind of, But I feel like Berlin games have been very friendly to the favorites. I kind of want to just say that it's going to be Indy just because that's just so easy. I've noticed that all of the games overseas, they haven't been crazy upsets or anything. They've been pretty standard, football.
Yeah, I'd have to go look, honestly, to remember. They're
Well,
so early in the morning. I usually don't catch them.
Well, I usually hear if it was big, we would hear about it and
Yeah.
remember it. You
I'm
know?
probably gonna. I'll watch this one because I've been getting up around. I've been getting up around this time now with the time change. Usually I'm not up that early.
Mm.
But, yeah, I think. I mean, I don't think that it's a guaranteed win, but I do think that the Colts coming off of a loss, they're probably, I don't think Daniel Jones is going to have 3 picks against the Falcons and 5 turnovers against the Falcons.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't see them losing this game.
Yeah, I don't really
Yeah.
see it either. I'm going Indy.
Yeah, I think I'd have to go. I think I have to go Colts as well.
I'm going to go 28-10. Very standard. Oh, that was a football game. Woke up. Jonathan Taylor had another huge game. All right, cool. Kind of figured that would happen.
I'm going to say 31-24.
You're also going Indianapolis?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, Giants Bears. Bears at home.
Bears could blow this one.
Yeah.
Jackson Dart could very easily. Or this could be another, big comeback. Both of these teams are very comeback,
Yeah.
hungry teams, so...
Yeah, I'm still going to take the Bears.
You're going to go Bears?
Yeah, like you said, it's going to snow. So it's going to come down to probably a lot of running back play. If Scatterboo was still there, I'd say Giants, but
He's not. It's going to be Tyrone Tracy and Devin
yeah,
Singletary.
so I think I'm taking the Bears. They have a better offensive line. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to go Giants. I'm just going to keep it different. I think that the Bears just somehow bear this one up.
Bear it up.
Bear it up. They accidentally I think Jackson Dart plays his heart out. I would start him if I had him this week.
Caleb Williams, game-winning drive, takes 20 seconds off the clock inexplicably, calls a timeout, then has a throw. They can't get up in time to spike it for the field goal. Like that.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
They've done that before.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm gonna take the Bears. Did I give a score already? No. I'm gonna say this one's gonna be pretty low scoring. I'm gonna say 17-13. Yeah, I like that score.
I'm going to say 24-21. It's going to come down to a field goal.
Fair.
In the snow. It's going to be like, oh, that was a really good game. And then we move on with our lives and completely forget about it. It looks like it's going to be raining in the next game. Bills and Dolphins. Neither of these teams really need their wide receivers. Dolphins more than the Bills, I suppose.
I'm taking the Bills.
I think... Does this feel like a trap game at all to you?
Not without Tyreek. If Tyreek was there, maybe. But no, I don't think so. Not anymore.
I just feel like it's such an easy Bills game, you know.
Yeah, I'm taking Bills. Even if I think it's a trap game, I'm still taking Bills. I don't know. Even if I had insider information that Josh Allen and the Bills were going to throw the game, I'm still taking the Bills.
I'm also taking the Bills. I'm going 33-14. I think it's going to be kind of a beatdown. I think it's going to be just a lot of rushing, a lot of Josh Allen handing it off to James Cook or Josh Allen doing it himself. You don't need to pass if you can just run all day.
28-17 Buffalo.
Okay. It's pretty good. Next is
Vikings, Ravens.
Baltimore and Minnesota.
This is now. Baltimore's a favorite. Makes sense, honestly. I think Lamar Jackson's back. Derrick Henry's still Derrick Henry.
Vikings just shut down Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery.
Yeah, but it's Derrick Henry. And it's a lot different when you have Lamar Jackson back there to have to worry about on the same play.
True.
You know, it's not like Jahmyr Gibbs.
They're not worried about Jared Goff fucking taking off. And
for the most part, yeah, you're not worried about it. You got to be worried about it a little bit. A tiny bit.
Maybe a little bit.
He does it.
He'll do it, but you're kind of just like, all right, but don't do it again. And he'll be like, It's more playful than it is lethal.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm giving it to Ravens. I think I'm gonna go with the favorite.
I think I'm gonna go Minnesota.
Oof.
Keep it different. I just think that Baltimore does not have the best defense, and I think Vikings do have a good defense. And I think if the Ravens offense can get it off the ground, then sure. But I feel like the Ravens defense is their biggest. That's their Achilles heel.
Yeah.
And I don't think that the Minnesota offense is that great. I just think that Minnesota has a better defense.
I think
so.
Ravens by field goal. They don't cover the spread. Gonna be 24-21. 27-24.
Oh God.
I know, I did it to you too much.
At least it wasn't as bad as it was that one week.
Nostrahighmus comes and he speaks through me. I can't help it.
He never gives me his power. I just kind of have to guess. I'm going to say, I think it's going to be a pretty low scoring. I think the only way that Minnesota wins this game is if it's a low scoring game. I'm going to say it's 18-14.
Fair. Mm-hmm. All right, Browns Jets.
So, are you watching this game?
No.
Okay.
It's probably not even on.
I don't think. Yeah, this is definitely not in our area.
We're getting Bucks Patriots.
Can you do me a favor? Can you pull up 506 real quick? Yeah. I just want to see.
We're getting Bucks Patriots.
Yeah,
I can guarantee that. Whichever channel it is.
560. It's 506.
506. I'm not dyslexic.
No, that's a different thing entirely when it's with numbers. This is it already. Perfect.
So we're getting obviously Thursday night, Sunday morning is Berlin, Sunday night, Monday night. Yeah, New England, Tampa Bay is almost everywhere, and then Chicago, New York.
Okay. What's the late game there?
Rams, San Francisco over Detroit, Washington. Yeah, that's fair.
Right. Scroll up. All right. Look for the orange. Ooh.
Yeah, Cleveland and Cincinnati. And then...
Dude, Buffalo, Miami is like nowhere.
Yeah.
It's just New York and Miami. And Wyoming. Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, man, nobody wants to watch that Cleveland game. I'm sad that people in Cleveland have to watch that Cleveland game.
I'm actually surprised, that we're not, that we are so New England, Tampa Bay.
But Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, I know, but like I thought it was gonna be just like kind of this area was gonna be like
and the rest was gonna be what, Houston? No, I thought there was gonna be a lot more Buffalo,
Miami.
Yeah, just from the Josh Allen effect.
Yeah.
Well, he's no Patrick Mahomes. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I guess. Well, I think that's more the Miami effect.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
They're not being shown anyway.
It's just gonna be a blowout, and everybody knows it. So, we were on Browns and Jets.
Yeah, like I said, no, I'm not watching this because I'm going to be watching the Patriots-Bucks game.
I'm not going to be watching this because I'm going to just find something else to do, man. Is it snowing there, too? No, it looks like it's just
59.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm taking the Jets because I will not pick the Browns. And I also just think that they are the better QB situation. I'd rather have Justin Fields than Dylan Gabriel. So, Garrett Wilson's coming back. It's going to be healthy. It's going to help the offense a lot. Breece Hall stayed. So, yeah, I don't think that they really need to worry about the fact that they sold their defense off,
I think Cleveland's defense is the only thing worth fielding on this field.
Really?
Yeah. I think that
I probably agree. Yeah.
Their defense. It's another one of those, like I just said with Baltimore, Minnesota.
I might start Wilson.
The only way for Cleveland to win this game is I would still start Wilson.
Just because sheer number of targets.
Yeah, just from volume,
Yeah.
you know. But I think the only way that Cleveland wins this game is if it's low scoring. So I have it 21-18 Cleveland.
Yeah.
If the Jets can get out ahead quick and early, it's a different story. But they haven't done that so far.
Don't like the Browns, and I refuse to choose them in any capacity whatsoever. I am taking the Jets, and it will be 24-10.
Okay.
Garrett Wilson has a comeback game here. Just 140 yards, 2 touchdowns. Justin Fields rushes for 60 yards.
Man, they're saying this is going to be a close game.
Yeah, 38.
Yep.
38.5 points with a 2.5 difference. So they're saying like 2017.
Yep.
Well,
I said 21-18.
They're saying 21-18, I guess, technically, or whatever.
Kind of what I said.
Yeah.
Patriots and Buccaneers is when we're getting. Buccaneers are going to beat up. Patriots are on a hot fire streak. They're looking really good right now.
Bucs are at home, though.
Buccaneers at home.
Yeah. But Patriots have not lost an away game yet.
No.
I think I am a little bit surprised that Tampa Bay is the favorite here, and I am going to take the Patriots. For sure.
I also think that the Patriots could win this. I'm going to give it to Tampa Bay. I do think that the Buccaneers are more beat up, and I think the Patriots probably could win this game, are most likely going to win the game. But I think Baker just has that dog in him.
He got that dog in him. His MVP campaign is over, just like Mahomes is over now too. So, who's next? Daniel Jones MVP is probably
It's gone now too. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Gosh, who is it now?
It's Drake
Sam
May.
Darnold. Drake May.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think Mahomes is still probably favorite to win it.
I'd say we're only halfway, so it's going to be bouncing back and forth for the next month and a half. I think if whoever wins this game will be the favorite for MVP, you know. So I'm going to give it to my boy Baker,
and then whoever wins out of the Broncos, sure, whenever Mahomes wins out the whole season, he'll win it.
Yes, that will happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm taking Patriots. I'm gonna take them 28-24.
You said 28-24?
Yeah.
I'm saying 38-36 Tampa Bay. I think this is going to be a shootout. I think this is going to be game of the week. You know, I think that this is Patriots' first loss away. It's unfortunate, but I think the Buccaneers coming off of a bye and giving everybody a little bit more time to get healthy will help them out a lot. So they still have Egbuka. He's practicing, right? He's playing, so expect big stuff from that. I think.
I hope so.
Nolans in
I always want Baker to win. So
no, you don't.
I do.
You picked New Orleans.
Well, yeah, because I think that's what I think's gonna win. But I'd rather have the Bucs win. I want the.
You want to trade?
What?
You want to trade? I'll take your 28-24 New England, and you can have my 38-36 Tampa Bay. But I also want your Philadelphia call this week. So
no, I'm okay.
All right.
Saints Panthers. I think this is Panthers should win this game. If they don't, it's pretty embarrassing for them. They're at home. You're 3-1 at home. So, I think Saints coming in here don't stand a good chance.
Is this a trap game at all to you?
No, because it's Tyler Shuck or Spencer Rattler.
It's because it's just the Saints offense. There's just no way.
Yeah.
They had one win by accident.
And they just got rid of Rashid Shaheed, so
you're going Carolina?
Yeah, I'm going Carolina.
I'm also going Carolina, unfortunately. Yeah. I just don't see a universe. I can travel through universes, and I just don't see one where the Panthers don't win this game.
Yeah, I don't see it.
So, I'm going to say it's going to be 24-10. What'd you say?
21-14.
That's pretty good.
Oh, I should say 12. I feel like 12 would be the better answer, but...
Saints all field goals?
All field goals, yeah.
I think Jawan Johnson might get a touchdown.
Yeah.
I think Kamara might get one maybe.
Um.
Tickets for that game are $66.
Yeah.
Oh, who's this? 38. Oh, that's the Jaguars and the Texans.
Giants, Texans. Yeah. Can I zoom in a little bit? Or is that going to be too? Oh, there we go. Just a little bit better.
It's good on this end.
Yeah. Jags, Texans. What a game. I mean, I gotta give it to the Jags though. I don't think Davis Mills.
Yes.
Is gonna be able to really elevate the team any more than C.J. Stroud. So.
So you're giving it to Jacksonville?
Yeah.
Psychopath.
Yeah, but like really close, just like they said. It says a 1.5 point spread. I'm gonna say Jacksonville wins by 1 point, and it is 21-20.
I'm torn, actually. I know you would think I would go Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Given my entire history of going Jacksonville.
Yeah.
But I think it would not surprise me if Jacksonville completely shit the bed against Davis Mills. And just completely didn't do good.
Mm-hmm.
Just like because the Texans do have a good defense.
They do. I think like I said, I think statistically they're close to, if not the number one defense, like on yards allowed, and yeah.
I'm going Houston. I'm going 22-14. Yes. Spicy. I was thinking Jacksonville, but the more I thought about it, the more I started talking myself out of it. Yeah. And I was like, you know what? No, I kind of think Houston. I think that it's not going to be so much Houston winning the game as much as it is Jacksonville just doing bad.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I like I said, I do agree. Texans do have a good defense, so and Jacksonville definitely can drop any game. I think they're just. Like I said, I'm not a Trevor Lawrence believer. They paid him way too much. It's insane. Give me that money. I
would just take that money and spend it on charities.
Yeah, that's true.
And you just help out a bunch of sick dogs.
Yeah. I just don't understand why they would pay him that much when he has had no success. And it's insane. He's way overpaid. It's obviously handicapped your franchise when he doesn't have the talent to back up that type of pay. But it is what it is.
He seems to have some talent, I think.
It's crazy. They're just, I just don't know why they would. So, anyways.
If he loses this game, will you just be like, I told you he's bad?
I don't even know, because
do you feel like that preacher in an apocalypse movie? Do you feel like that homeless guy with the sign sometimes being like, he's bad, and we're like, he's fine?
No, there's so many people. I can't be the only one. Yeah, I can't be the only one. Right? No.
Trevor Lawrence is a good quarterback.
No, yeah, there's a lot of people who probably are on my side.
He's definitely like C tier.
Yeah.
Given the contract amount, no, you're 100% right. But I love the raving mad tangents you'll go on about Trevor Lawrence.
I just don't get it. I don't understand. It's not even just about Trevor Lawrence. It's just about all the quarterbacks.
He's the highest jersey sales for the Jacksonville Jaguars that isn't named Maurice Jones-Drew ever.
Yeah.
So.
When do we say he's a bust? If they don't win this year?
If they don't win
a playoff game this year?
If they don't make it to they've already made it to the playoffs with Trevor Lawrence, right?
I think he's won one game.
If they never make it back to the playoffs, he's a bust.
Let's see. No, I just mean I guess if he goes 4 years and goes on to another team, he's still a bust for the Jags.
Well, true. He is the number one. He's the one overall that whole year. He's not just the franchise guy, so.
Is there not oh, here we go, postseason.
Watch it just not even be highlighted for him.
2 games, and so he won 1, lost 1.
He's won a playoff game. Why are you mad at this kid? 26, I shouldn't say that. He's won a playoff game.
They went to the playoffs once, and it was his second year. And then, he was injured last year. Didn't play 7 games. I mean, hey, 4,000 yards. Give it to him.
When was the last time Mahomes played a full season?
Last season?
He got benched. No, I'm serious. That's a good question. Like, has he ever actually played a full 17? Because it feels like if he plays the full year, he's probably not playing the last week.
Well, now I have to look. Hold on. See, it's probably easier ways to do this, but
I would bet that 2019 he played every single week.
oh, his first year, yeah, definitely. Yeah, 21, 22,
Okay.
18, 21, 22. I'm assuming this was when we were still on 16 games and 18, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I would guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's played a couple full seasons.
3 full seasons.
Yeah, I didn't think he was ever hurt. Like,
and then this is obviously not sitting. This is sitting the last.
This is him
2
sitting.
games.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
2019 was the ankle injury. 2020 was, he was.
I think that's the one game when.
What was he doing in 2020? What was he doing in January of 2021?
Oh no! Stop it. All right, where were we?
All right, we were on Arizona. We had just finished Jacksonville and Houston. We're on Arizona and Seattle.
Yeah.
Afternoon games. This is a good game.
Should be.
I think this was going to be a shootout.
It'd be cool if it was a good game. I like watching good games. I like watching good football.
I hate it. It pisses me off because it's always against the Eagles.
And this is the game we're getting on CBS, and then the Fox game is Rams 49ers.
Which one of those two would you rather watch?
Cardinals Seahawks.
Man,
Rams 49ers will be interesting too.
Rams and 49ers is going to be a good game.
Yeah, I'll probably flip back and forth.
I'll be flipping. I'll be doing the flip flop.
Yeah. But yeah, Cardinals Seahawks. I think that I am still going to give it to Seattle, although I do think it would be fun to see Jacoby Brissett come in. I know you're taking Cardinals. That's another reason I'm taking Seattle. I'm going to take them by 4 points, 24-20.
I actually already wrote down Seattle. You said, what was it, 24-20?
24-20.
I think it's going to be a shootout. I think it's going to be 40-36. I think it's going to be Seattle. Yep. Like I said, I think it's going to go crazy.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. No, I think it is. And I think Jacoby Brissett's going to be putting the heat on him.
I believe that's what you think.
Yeah, cool. Hell yeah. On to the next one. I'm happy you agree, sort of, in a way.
No, I could see. I don't think it's gonna be that. That's a lot of points.
I mean,
that's a lot of points.
Didn't teams just score 40 points at each other this last week, and we both had them going like 24-10 at each other?
True.
See, that's why I'm kind of opening up my scoring a little bit sometimes, is because, like, dude, there's some teams that are just like blowing up each week, and it just drives. It starts off as like a 24-14 game at half, and then it turns into like a 40-36 by the end of the game, So I think this might be one of those games with Jacoby Brissett being back there and knowing how to do things, and Seattle being good. Like, this is a fight for divisional, play.
Excuse me.
Like, if the Cardinals start performing well right now, they could make the playoffs.
Yeah, they have to win this game.
They have to win this game. Whereas the Seahawks, they're kind of a little bit more worried about this other game, to be honest with you. So.
Yeah. Well, I mean, either way, the Seahawks want to win this game too.
Right.
Because,
But I still have Seahawks, but I definitely think the Cardinals are going to be fighting. Yeah. I think the Seahawks are just better, but I think that the Cardinals are going to make them earn it. So, Rams and Niners.
Oh, yeah. This is going to be a good game.
This is going to be a hell of a game.
Yeah.
This might be game of the week.
I think Rams have a good enough defense. I think that they're going to end up being the ones to, kind of not shut down the 49ers, but make a key stopper more, than the 49ers are able to. Mm-hmm. That's really going to, McCaffrey's going to try, though. I think this is going to be a close game at 28-27. 31-27.
And who are you saying?
Rams.
That is a good game. I'd watch that. I'd watch that twice. I think that it might not go so well in the 49ers' favor. However, I think I'm also going to go Rams, but I'm going to say 31-24. I think our scores, that's not too much. We're not too different from each other.
Yeah.
But I feel like, I think you nailed it. You know, I think the only difference is, I guess, that the 49ers get one less field goal in my scenario. So.
Yeah, I think.
You know what? That being said, I'm going to go 34-24. There we go. That sounds good.
Puka Nacua only having 3 touchdowns, kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Well, Jason only has 4.
Who?
Jason.
You know, he's been all yards this year. Yeah. He gets like 100-something yards a game.
He's 50 away from a 1,000-yard season already.
Yeah.
I didn't realize he hadn't been getting in the end zone.
I've noticed
Rice has 3 already.
Yeah. Well, Mahomes likes to force things, force memes that, it's just like, oh, we get it. You have a Rashee Rice now, and he's like, I really want to show you. What was that?
How dare you?
No. I think it's accurate. Like, as soon as he came back, he started being like, all right. He just threw away Hollywood Brown, and he threw away Xavier Worthy. He was like, I don't want to play with these anymore. I have Rashee Rice now.
Yeah. Lions Commanders.
Do you have anything spicy for this one? Because I feel like this is pretty handedly Detroit. They tend
I don't. Yeah, Marcus Mariota starting again. Not that he's an awful backup. It's just the Lions are coming off of a loss.
They play mad when they come back.
Yeah, I think that
this is an easy target.
Yeah, Amon-Ra is still just gonna have a good game. I can see Jahmyr Gibbs having a good game. Kind of running away with it. Probably 20, or I'll say 34 to 20. 34-20.
Detroit?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm also going Detroit. I'm going to go 41-10. Okay. I think it's going to be a beatdown. I think Detroit's going to come back, and they're just going to be so mad.
I think it's going to be a blowout, and then they're going to come back and get a couple, like they'll get a garbage time touchdown.
I think Mariota's going to fumble the ball. I think he's going to have a Daniel Jones type game. Yeah. I just think it's not. Detroit's going to be playing super mad.
Yeah.
They're pissed. Sunday Night Football. Aaron Rodgers and the Pittsburgh Steelers versus Justin Herbert and the Los Angeles Chargers in L.A. $157.
I think.
Do you have any idea how many McChickens that is?
157? No, not with tax.
No, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, I don't know either with tax. 108, I would bet, at least. Well, where are they at? What are they at now? Doesn't matter.
Are they $1 still?
No, they're like $1.50 or some shit.
$1.49 or something.
So it's like
I don't know. I don't ever eat McDonald's.
I don't know. Anyway, would you rather have the Steelers this game or the Chargers this game? Steelers, didn't they just lose this last week? No, they won inexplicably. We both didn't think they would
beat the Colts.
I thought they would. I thought it was going to be a choke job.
The Chargers beat up on the Texans, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think that I want to say the Steelers because I feel like the Chargers are going to charger it. And I haven't taken a lot of upsets this week, so I'm going to go ahead and say the Steelers because I hate the Chargers. I think that they are going to drop this game.
What do you think that score is going to look like?
27 to 17.
Okay. I'm going Pittsburgh as well. And I think it's just going to because...
Dang, I was hoping you go Chargers.
I'm not, but that's only because I think Chargers are missing half their offensive line.
Swap me to the Chargers.
And the Pittsburgh, they still have TJ Watt.
Yeah.
He's going to eat this game.
True.
So
I'm saying 21-14. I'm going to say 24-14. Eat a dick. There we go. So, are you staying Pittsburgh? Or are you
yeah, no, I'm staying Pittsburgh. Yeah.
Okay. We just agree on pretty much everything on the afternoon games.
Yeah.
But as far as the noon games are really going to be what sets it apart.
Yeah.
So this game, Packers.
Eagles. Packers at home. They're the 2.5-point favorite.
But you saw how deflated they got after Carolina took out Tucker Kraft. And if Carolina can beat these guys, I'm certain that the Philadelphia Eagles, professional franchise football team, could.
Are you taking the Eagles?
Every time I take the Eagles, they lose.
Mm-hmm.
And every time I've doubted them this year, they've won.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to go Green Bay. It's going to be Green Bay. And it's going to be Matthew Golden's going to have a big old breakout game. And we just are not going to be ready for it. Saquon Barkley's going to get shut down. He's coming off a hamstring injury. He's going to get maybe 50 yards. Jalen Hurts is going to throw it, and it's going to be fine, but we're just not going to win it. I think this could be a shootout, though. I think that this could be maybe Green Bay wins. It's 30-26. Yeah, that sounds good. I like that. I can survive with that.
Taking the Eagles. I was going to take Eagles the whole time.
That's insane.
Saquon Barkley comes back off of a bye week. He stiff arms Micah Parsons on the way to a touchdown.
This is the Micah Parsons just like, oh, I know these guys. Oh, I hate these guys. These guys are the worst. And it's and we're still just like, who are you again?
I can see it now. It's just going to be like, welcome to the league. He's like, I've been in the league. I'm Micah Parsons. He'd be like, who?
Who?
Yeah, he said Saquon's going to go, you got a ring,
Yeah, you got a ring.
Call me. Ring me up.
He's like, I played against you. Even when you were at the Giants, he's like, dude, I've known you for years.
Yeah.
That just isn't ringing with me.
Yeah, I think I'm going to take the Eagles, though. I do think Barkley come back probably rested, healthy. The whole team, I think bye week has been historically good for the Eagles as well. So, or at least in the last couple of years, coming off the bye weeks have helped.
Can be.
So yeah, I'm gonna take the Eagles. I'm gonna say that they're gonna win it 27-24.
Not bad. Not bad. I think we have some pretty good. We got some entertaining football lined up. Hopefully it plays out the way we say it will. Likely won't. The teams that are on bye this week are Cincinnati, Dallas, Tennessee, and Kansas City. No Chiefs football for you this weekend. Are you feeling a little bit of a sigh of relief? Are you feeling a little bit of anxiety going into the bye week? Are you feeling?
Oh no, not anxiety.
Are you worried now that you don't have the number 1 seed?
Now that we don't have
locked out of it.
Well, we're not for sure locked out of it, but like it's probably realistically probably locked out.
It's gone.
Yeah, and realistically, but there's still a chance. Anyways,
it's one of those things that you just sort of say, man, I really could have had that.
No, but I mean, like, imagine, we beat the Broncos. Broncos lose this week. Chargers lose this week. We go into next week. Colts lose this week. We go into next week. We play the Broncos. We beat them. I don't know if Colts are on bye soon. But they're at 3 losses. So they got a 30. They got their bye.
Where is their bye?
Somewhere in between here.
It is it's after the Falcons.
Yeah. I thought that was 19. I was like, 19, 23, 30. We got them. 4 days. No, yeah. I think it's definitely still a possibility, but I think it depends a lot on. We need we need all 3 of them to lose this week, and then it's a different game going into next. Then if we beat the Broncos, we beat the Colts, it's like, hey, from there, really, we're probably looking pretty close to 1 game back, so.
I think
it can happen.
It could happen.
It's not all said and done.
Next up is our fantasy teams. Do we need to change the ticker for this one? No, that's fine.
I'll do it.
Let's do it. It's fun. I'm loving the ticker. Whoa.
Fantasy.
Big fantasy.
Results 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we do this. Then we do this. And we do that. Close enough.
Nice. I like it.
I won last week. I'm a winner.
Hey, that's good.
I'm a winner.
He did not have. He had a guy starting that wasn't playing.
Josh Allen put up 28 points. Thanks, Soldier. Genty put up 19.9. Rasheed Rice still put up 18. Gatson put up 11.8.
Consistent tight end for sure.
Yeah. Rams defense put up 10. Yeah. I mean,
pretty
not
good.
bad. Mark Andrews on my bench did outscore actually 16.
Yeah, but I mean,
Quentin Johnson could have been here. Like I said, J.K. Dobbins has been for me. I've been kind of these last couple weeks.
I'll be honest with you. I think Rasheed Rice isn't going to do anything this week.
Well, yeah.
So
it's a very.
I think you could maybe drop him actually.
Yeah, just drop him.
And then
smart.
You'll need a new kicker.
Oh yeah, no, not my boy Joey Sly.
Yeah, you could just bench him. Oh, you could probably safely drop Leggett and be okay.
Not my boy Leggett.
Okay, you could probably safely drop Genty.
Oh.
And then you drop Dobbins since you hate him so damn much.
Oh, I don't have another running back.
Alright.
I don't know if I want Kamara. I mean, Kamara hasn't been doing good either.
No. You don't have a lot of great running backs, and
Yeah.
it's late in the season, so all the good ones.
Oh no, yeah, this team's running backs. It's like I'm hoping on good matchups, good vibes, you know.
Good vibes.
Whatever.
Your Genty is weeping.
Yeah.
You do San Francisco's kicker against the Rams, probably not bad. I trusted Tyler Loop last week. He only got me 4 points. So.
Yeah.
Hey.
They're going for it a lot on fourth down.
Look who's that? Look at that. That's not weird. Isn't that the guy? That's the guy.
Against the number 1 defense too.
He's from Southmore. I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah. I was like crazy. He's not too far. He's from not too far from here. Not to just, put us out there like that. Oops.
Yeah. We're getting doxxed. Oh.
It's fine. They're really looking. There'd be other ways. Oh, you got Jake Elliott. Yay! I thought you were getting Cam Little. I wasn't even paying attention. I think this isn't a bad lineup. What's your matchup look like?
Yeah, I'm rolling with you either way.
And it's a top-notch team.
Yeah, Jackson Dart projected to barely beat me. That's not a worry right now. 18.1, 14, 18.1. Yeah, Dobbins is. Oh my goodness. He has Amon-Ra to DK Metcalf. That's the biggest difference.
Yeah. Oof.
I'm scoring by almost 10 points there.
Well, there might be an upset, maybe.
Oh, and his bench is better than mine. Give me Jalen Waddle.
I would consider putting in the Colts over Atlanta. I know that would give you less projected points, but I think the Colts will have a better game than the Rams will defensively. I think San Francisco is going to score some points on them. I have them scoring 24. You have them scoring 27. And Colts Atlanta, you have Atlanta scoring 24, and I have them scoring 10.
Yeah, see, so that's just like your opinion, man.
That is true. That is just like my opinion.
No, I'm leaving
man.
it.
Okay.
Don't tell me I live my life.
I won't. That's my bad. All right, my turn.
No,
I lost. Barely.
Barely lost. J.K. Dobbins let you down.
Man.
That was it. Or if you would have put Jackson Dart in, you still would have lost. You would have got 0.04 more points.
Damn. I was destined to lose this. There's no way.
No,
if I'd have done DJ Moore
if you
over
put
Kyle Pitts.
If you put DJ Moore over... Yeah, or Nico Collins.
Yeah.
Nico or Kyle. But yeah, I can't believe you double tight ended it. You're insane.
I'm crazy, dude. I do crazy stuff, man. I am fucking off my rocker.
Can't believe you do that, yeah.
All right. We're going to do it again. Run it back.
Okay,
no,
so
don't do that.
You want
Brees Hall, yeah.
And then you probably want Ibuka and put him in over Nico.
Yeah, do that. And then Kyle Pitts, take him out. Put in.
Do you want Nico in there? Or, no, actually, probably not Nico with David, with that being Mills being gone. You want AJ Brown?
I kind of want to do AJ Brown. And then do. No, I think that it's going to be snowing, so I don't think Dart's going to do anything.
You want different defense? You're not believing the Rams.
I think that they're going to get scored on this week.
Browns.
Yeah. Ooh,
Against the Jets.
I kind of want Jacksonville.
You want me to drop Leggett? Or do you want me to drop just the Rams?
Keep the Rams, because they're still a good defense. Yeah, drop Leggett. Sorry, X. And then put in Jacksonville defense. Yeah. Not bad. I like that. Oh, wait. Put in, I was thinking it, but I'm also just like, I think it's going to be a shootout. Leaving Darnold. It's fine. See how it's looking this week. 8-1.
Yeah, going his first place team.
He's got Bucky.
He has CMC.
That's what it is.
Yeah, Bucky Irvin's coming.
Huge week, and he's keeping up with
Garrett Wilson coming back. Yeah, it's like his team was injured, and now it's like coming back to. Oh, and he got Gadsden.
Yeah, so that's how I know he's keeping up with it. Let me see that bench. Nightmare.
He has Mahomes.
And Javonte Williams has been doing work for him too.
Yeah, Williams.
Not a bad team.
Yeah.
But hopefully I can pull it off.
Oh yeah, 27 points. That's projected.
Yeah, I have Jahmyr Gibbs and Jackson Smith and Jigba and Egbuka in this league. Yeah. You know, we might consider looking at what happening with AJ Brown, but do Quaibo last since we also checked that other team on We Tried.
We tried. Yeah, so you want me to? We tried last. You mean?
Yeah.
We won against a person who was not playing.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure.
Get fucking wrecked.
He had. Never mind. He had people in.
No.
Just didn't.
They
didn't do well. Yeah, he had JT who only put up 7.
Oh man, he had a bust team this week. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Because Roma Dunze didn't do nothing. JT didn't do nothing. Mahomes didn't do nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, he just busted.
Yeah.
Busted. Rashard Smith didn't do nothing. But it's not like Jordan Mason only put up 4.7. We didn't need it either way, but
yeah.
We need to definitely
check running backs again.
Go out.
Brees Hall.
Oh, Travis Kelce. Gotta get a tight end.
Tyler Warren.
I guess we just do that. Just gonna put him on. Okay, I'm just gonna drop.
Can't do that for some reason. Again, for some reason.
Just drop him for somebody.
Do Chase McLaughlin to the kicker spot.
We'll probably drop Fairbairn.
We could drop Fairbairn safely.
Yeah. Let's see who
we can flex in. See if there's anybody good. Get Krosky Merritt, who's okay. Bam. Well, has Bam Knight played this? No, he hasn't played this week.
All against. See Hunter Henry.
Oh, Hunter Henry would be a pretty good pickup, I think.
Yeah.
We should do that.
Let's see. Alex Pierce, actually.
Yeah, Luke Musgrave.
Yeah, I think I'd rather have a wide receiver.
Yeah, that's true.
I think Alex Pierce gets more targets than.
We also have Kelce and Warren.
Yeah.
I'll do Alex Pierce.
Yeah.
I got him in our league. Drop Fairbairn.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, put him in there. Sick. Alright. Matchup. We're second in the league.
Alright.
And this person right now does not paying attention.
Not paying attention. He's got a Marion Hampton still starting.
A W.
Free dubs. Let's go. Cubo. Boop, boop, boop.
And
last is We Tried.
We did try and we did not succeed. We did not win. Sad day, Roma Dunze.
Ryan,
huge,
yeah.
Vidal. These honestly, this is the main.
That crushed us.
Yeah, these three. This our tight end, whatever.
Our dual
Sam
tight end
Laporta.
did good. I think he did fine.
Well, Kyle Pitts would have been better to have Quentin Johnson in there. To have Sam Laporta there, Quentin Johnson in.
True. I
Or
suppose.
yeah, that's honestly the best. That would have been our best. And then having Merritt in to get the extra 2 points there, but
I think our team will look better this week.
yeah.
We tried. Sometimes trying your best isn't always good enough, and that's what happened to us, and it's fine. We are the victims of circumstance.
Yeah, we couldn't have won. We wouldn't have won even if we
There's
put our
nothing
best
we could have
roster.
done.
Yeah.
It was hopeless. This next week will be better for the We Tried team.
You hope so.
We're gonna get rid of. We're gonna drop Rasheed Rice, Quinn Johnston, Egbuka in for a Dunze because he's not practicing right now.
And then, see what's on waiver
I guess we'll look at waivers.
Look at running backs.
Get Chuba, but he's losing carries.
Yeah, I don't want to, but
There's Kareem. Well, he's on bye.
yeah, not a lot.
There's not a lot.
Yeah.
Devin Singletary is going to be getting a lot of looks.
Yeah, that's probably
You can roll the dice on him. He's the best option.
Yeah.
Bam Knight. Well, no, because Demicardo got a lot of carries against.
Shop. Should we drop your defense? Probably the Colts defense.
Yeah, the Colts defense. Someone will pick him up, but I think the Broncos have a better defense.
Yeah, well, hopefully. I mean, yeah, we'll see. Yeah, and then
Put in Laporta over Pitts.
Yeah, true. Let's see, is there
Singletary? No, Singletary's going in for Vidal.
Yeah. And then, do we want? Let's see, who would we want to flex? I guess right now we can flex in O'Dunes. I guess I have to pay attention.
You're bad at that.
Yeah.
Hey, who said that?
Uphill battle for him.
Yeah, he's coming off of a
No news, huh? Oh, here we go. Predator being cleared to suit up for Chicago's narrow win. So as long as he's able to put forth similar activity. Jimon also missed practice. Well,
I think we should bench him.
He's gonna play.
We should,
He's gonna play.
We should bench him as a statement to him of like, don't do what happened again last week.
Let's put in a
Don't do that this time.
Okay, I'll look tomorrow.
Okay.
Or Friday.
And then let's look at our matchup next week. Hopefully we are crushing him. I'm hoping he's starting Joe Burrow. No, he is starting Tucker Kraft, but that could change.
Yeah, that's the only injury. He's more likely going to start Hunter Henry.
Yeah.
So 10 points, another 10 points there would have him beating us.
He's second in the league, so he's probably paying attention. It's really rough whenever you see people who are paying attention to the league who are just like, man, I'm crushing it, 7-2, 8-1, and then you come across a 4-5 that you can tell is also paying attention to the league.
Well, we're just not doing waiver wire stuff. That's more the problem. Is that like we're not, getting the key waiver wire pickups, and they are.
Yeah.
Like
we're kind of getting the back.
That's my fault, I guess, because I could be in there like, oh shit, like.
I mean, we still got like Kamani Vidal, who's like was a big waiver wire pickup whenever he was one.
Yeah.
We just need to, I think we're just getting
that.
unlucky for a lot of these. All right, let's go check on him.
Yeah.
Let's see how he's doing. Worst team ever.
Let's look at his Let's look at his last week's first. See how he did week 9.
Yes. Here he is.
10 points. Ooh.
10 points. That's pretty good.
No, I think that's his worst week yet.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Scott Matlock. The defensive tackle / RB in the Chargers.
Oh, gosh.
Put up 7 points. I'm sure that came out of nowhere for him. And Jackson Haas, tight end from Buffalo, put up 2.8 points. Like, yeah,
that's not bad. Like, he's. Yeah. I think the problem there is that Scott Matlock might be getting, defensive points.
Yeah, we'll see who he does this week, but I think that, let's see, week 9 put up Where's it? Oh, I can't just. I don't know how to.
Oh, didn't we try
schedule.
to get?
There
Did we
is,
try to
full
get
schedule.
Saquon from this guy?
Oh yeah, I think so.
That's funny.
I guess he said no.
Yeah. What are you trying to do?
I was just trying to look at his points scored when he started. Actually, 17.
2
Oh no,
points.
2
Yeah,
points
2
is his
points.
best. So 10 is
Against
not his
us.
worst. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was what brought us to him.
Yep.
We're like, oh man, look at this guy. How do we look at my team?
What are you looking for?
To see what trade like to see if he.
Oh, I feel like it would be you have one trade thing.
Yeah, I just want to see like if I could see where he denied it or something. I guess not. That's what I just clicked on. Oh well. I was just trying to see if I could.
I don't think it can tell us when they deny trades.
Yeah.
We would have to like go to the email, whatever this is linked to, and check that.
I'll have to look.
But yeah, we'd just keep an eye on it and go check for Roma Dunze news tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I know I am going to because I need him to do something this week.
Yeah. No. I'll try to keep an eye on it. I just have some Warhammer figs to build, so.
Understandable. But hell yeah.
All right.
Good stream.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Thank you guys for watching.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.